Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Hello, hello, konnichiwa, ni hao, annyeong, bonjour, aloha, howdy, hi, moshi mosh, ciao, shalom. Hello, howdy, hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What is up, random guy on the internet? How you doing? What is up, Tarballs? How you doing, Pyro? Also just got a follow from someone called Lawal Game. Thank you for the follow. And yeah. Welcome. It's Friday. Hype. Are you hyped for Friday? Nope, no Neko Pride, Pyro. I don't want any of that. Get that out of here. Get that poop out of here. I gotta censor myself for YouTube, right? Supposedly. What type of hair do I have? Let me look. I think I already looked at this image. Is it the one I already saw? Maybe. I think Pyro was trying to link it. Goodbye. No, hello. What up, Fan Williams? Yo, what up, Mississippi Gonzo, aka Rip Redcorn? How you doing? You are seriously saying shalom? It's another hello, is it not? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. Maybe I'm cursing everyone by saying it. Make your own Neko Pride emote if you don't want me to post it. What would it look like? Do I gotta pick my own colors? Does it gotta be like red to white? Red to white with like a black fringe? It's the Neko Pride flag. Peter Parker says shalom when he turns evil. It's true, he does. Sag. I remember that. Very true. So you know what that means. Okay, so here's the chart, right? So what hair is yours? The symbiote was Jewish, was it? Real? Actual canon? Maybe. Not sure how. It was the best part of Spider-Man 3. I mean, Spider-Man 3 was all over the place, right? Like, it did not... Did it do well box office-wise, or was it a commercial failure? I'm not sure. I mean, there's probably... I think it's well regarded as, like... being extremely cheesy, and... I don't mind it being cheesy as hell. It's entertaining. Yeah, it was entertaining. But I wonder if that's why they never really made like a Spider-Man 4, right? It did too much. It went too far on the cheesy side, you think? I would say my hair is probably 2A. Probably. Potentially 2B if I just don't... if I don't wash it, it's 2B. But usually it's 2A, I'd say. Is this supposed to be... I guess this is supposed to be a, hey, if your eyes, if your eyes aren't in this chart, if your hair is not in this chart, you're not white. Is that what this is? Uh-oh. What's this? Copy link. You're gonna... Let me see. Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, yeah. True. The truest Aryan is the one with no hair. And if you look closely... you can see his true... Oh, you can't see it on the screen. Why is it not? I can't, like, zoom to the left, but you can see his blue eyes. His glowing blue eye. Right? Can I not, like... Oh, there we go. Anyway. Yeah. True. I'm not bald, though, so... This chart does not pertain to me. What is Dio Noir? I don't know what that means. Clearly it says Bionicle. Anyway. What are we gonna do today? What are we gonna do? I don't know. I got, we still have Hollow Knight to get through, We got Hollow Knight, we've got... some other stuff. We got a lot of demos to play. Yo, up, Tyler Hivel. How you doing? Welcome. If we have the people, we could play Peak. I don't think we have the people to play it though. One day Alabaster will get his computer working. We got a lot of videos we could react to. I mean, we haven't done React in a while. I know not everyone likes Reacts, but what do we got here? There is a lot to react to, potentially. Tori put a video out. I kind of want to see Tori's video. I don't know if it's good or not. Video actually ends at 20 minutes. Let's take a look, I guess. Okay. If I push the video here, it does the thing. What do you mean video actually ends at 20 minutes? It's 21 minutes long. Yeah, okay. Wait, is this gonna... This better not have, like, the shooting in it, right? Does it... I don't think I could show that. I'll do a quick scan. Hold on. Oh, it's heavily blurred. Okay. It's basically blocked out. Okay. Is this gonna be a good video though? Tori would never recommend a bad video, right? Tori would never. It seems very heavily edited. Alright, so there's nothing bad in the video that I can see. In terms of, nothing I can't show, I think. Alright. Sure, we'll watch. Probably have to speed it up, but... speed up playback time to like 1.5.
Today, a tragic school shooting in Colorado took place. The 158th act of gun violence within an American...
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright, Tori, come on now. I gotta say already, I don't know if I'm meant to agree or disagree with this video. It seems so far my first instinct to respond to is the fact that the video literally just started. We're 7 seconds in. And the very first thing they say is, it was a school shooting, right? Is that what I'm getting?
American school in 2025. You probably didn't hear about it though, not just because the 10th of September 2025 was potentially the most insane day for world news ever in history. No, it's actually just boring. It's not a big deal. On average, every single day in America, a gun is fired within school grounds. Every single fucking day. Now, some American politicians are kind of okay with this. What? A few kids dying is a small price to pay if it means I get my very own gun. Just like how a few kids getting trapped.
Does the guy support the shooting? He's a European, so he clearly doesn't understand American culture, apparently. We'll see, though. We'll see. Hold on.
Trafficked and on an island is a small price to pay as long as I get my money and my elite connections. Now, I'm going to split Americans into 3 categories right now. Anti-gun, medium gun, and extreme gun. For this video, I'm only focusing on extreme gun. These are the dudes who are way past...
This is pretty awful. Am I... Tori, where's Tori? This editing is god-awful. This is like Gen Alpha levels of, we need to make sure your ADHD is, or your autism, whatever, is always looking at something moving constantly. We gotta be flipping it every, like, 2 seconds.
A little self-defense blocky in their crib. No, the extreme gun guys think like assault rifles, machine guns, basically army gear, weapons of mass destruction should be...
Granted, okay, to be fair, I did speed it up by 1.5 times, but despite that, it's awful.
Legal and available to any applicable US citizen. Now, the most popular, most powerful extreme gun advocate in the USA is a man called Charlie Kirk, and I'll play you...
He is absolutely not the most... Okay. So the video starts off with school shooting, guns bad, and then it immediately goes into the most crazy fucking hardcore gun nut is Charlie Kirk. Okay. This guy's a retard. I can say that much already.
Justification for the senseless, brutal slaughters that occur due to the lack of gun regulation in America, which he supports.
Why? What is these fucking GIFs everywhere? It's so fucking god-awful.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
I fully acknowledge and admit, when you allow gun ownership, you're going to have gun deaths. There is a cost to liberty.
Well, obviously he was...
He's not wrong. Why were the ones who did that... Wait, why were the one who did that thing? What? Who were the ones that did that thing? I don't know. Wait, what is that the question you're asking? But also welcome some guys here now. Welcome, welcome. Why were you the one that did that thing? I was not the one who did that thing. What do you mean?
Wrong. It turns out cold-blooded murder is not a price worth paying for firearm freedom. Running the
It turns out what? I think if he was still alive, he'd still say yes. It's, you know, he's not going to go back on what he said.
risk of assault rifles being fired on school grounds is not worth it. Why? Well, there's another reason that Colorado school shooting didn't make it into our news headlines yesterday. An event so shocking and graphic, it drew more attention than any of the global catastrophes happening.
So basically, this video is if I'm gonna guess so far, it sounds like a pompous, like conceited European being like, I am so much smarter than the average American mind. I know some, like, guys, why don't you just know guns bad? Why can't Americans get it? We're so much better than Americans. We know so much more than them. Why can't they fathom that guns bad? Did you know that people get shot sometimes? That means guns we need to remove all guns. Small bomb, yes or no? For what? Oh, well, we're on the topic of school shooting, and you're like, small bomb, yes or no? I'm like, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? Are you Fed posting? In FTL, do you not have missiles already? If you have a lot of missiles or you don't have a missile launcher, then sure, but I don't know. I usually try and avoid using missiles and bombs if possible. But yeah, I mean, certainly can be useful if you have the supplies for it.
Right now, Charlie Kirk, high-level Trump ally, was murdered. He was mid-sentence describing how America's globally abnormal amount of shootings is the fault of transgender people. America's globally abnormal amount of shootings. There's a number of reasons one could use to describe this. The fact that America has a lot of guns, one. You know, oh, why is there so many shootings? Gee, it's almost like more shootings are going to happen in a place with more guns. It's the same thing. It's like if you go to Japan, it's like basically it's the per capita thing, right? It's a per capita argument. Where it's like, if you go to Japan, why are there so many Japanese rapists? Well, because you're in Japan. Per capita, they're not going to be as high as other people. Foreigners will offend at a higher rate. But you know, if you go to China, you're going to see a lot of Chinese murderers. If you go to Japan, you're going to see a lot of Japanese murderers. You know, just in terms of statistically. Now, those are relatively safe places. I guess you're not going to actually encounter these people usually. But you go to the land of guns. Some people are being shot somewhere in the country. It's a fucking large country, and there are 300 million people on it, roughly. Not on average, roughly. There's probably more now. There's some people that are unaccounted for as well, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. People, his last words were gang violence, and milliseconds later, he was gruesomely.
So you're gonna address the gang violence? Is your solution to gang violence is remove guns? That's your solution? You're not gonna address any other part of that problem?
Unjustly shot dead in a non-gang related assassination. Now, in typical British fashion, I still can't really believe that it's even possible for people to be shot in a school. I think that is absolutely...
He was outside of the school, technically, dude.
Absurd.
You can see they're fucking outside.
Absurd and disgusting, whether it's a kid or a controversial influencer. Look, I don't particularly like the guy or what he stands for, but in no universe would I celebrate a death like this. I believe in free speech. I believe that being scared some random person is going to kill you in front of your family is absolutely terrible and cannot be defended. However, I also apply that belief to everyone all around the world, which is where me and Charlie have different viewpoints, which is why I feel like it's kind of fair to make this video. Charlie Kirk genuinely played a massive role in normalizing Israel's brutal genocide of Gaza.
And this weekend, there was an all-out propaganda campaign trying to make it seem as if Israel is intentionally starving the people of Gaza. I hate being lied to. It's not called Palestine.
You believe that Palestine have the right to exist?
No, everyone has a right to exist. Show me where it is. It's a non-existent place.
Yeah, this is where I would agree, or this is where I would disagree, actually.
Samaria. The overuse of the word genocide.
Disagree with
Kirk. When you keep on
Kirk.
using genocide, you're basically trying to cheapen actual genocides that have happened the last 100 years. What is Israel doing exactly? Tell me in detail. Where's it happening? War crimes, really? How?
What do you mean how? They're killing little kids, man.
Well, killing kids. You mean they drop leaflets before they bomb in Gaza? They drop leaflets before they bomb in Gaza. 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 They drop leaflets.
Yeah, we get Jesus Christ.
Before they bomb in
Children shot in the head with precision snipers, people gunned down whilst waiting for aid, every single hospital reduced to shreds, to rubble, to stop people from receiving aid and help.
They build their headquarters under hospitals.
Rescue workers, volunteers, wiped out in cold blood.
Alright, you can just say The man fucking he was Israel Defense Force from like his entire career. Like we got it. You don't need to, I guess okay, maybe, there's a reason why I can't make videos, I guess, is cuz like I don't feel like sitting there for 5 minutes reiterating the same topic over and over again. Like this video is 20 minutes long, and if I scroll up, I bet we're still talking about like, is it still Palestinian shit, right? If I skip, like I'm gonna skip this far in, you know, we're gonna be 2/3 of the way through.
Minorities and poor people you were advocating against. I know he had a family and I feel bad for them. And so did all these Palestinians, Ukrainians, and
now we have
that
like an
been
AI
deported
voice.
by ICE have also had families.
It gets to a point, man. Like, I just saw a tweet from a podcaster saying, I have no words. I don't understand how to live in a world where someone would take a father away from his young children for having a different opinion. This man, this podcaster, has previously had Netanyahu on as a guest. The double standard here is crazy. You should have been asking him that, maybe. It's actually about 100,000 times more important to ask Netanyahu that question, is it not?
I hope his death is not used as a way of enforcing his entire ideology, and I really hope the current administration does not turn him into some sort of hero and instead takes the measurements to enforce strict gun control laws so a thing like this does not happen again. And also so that so
yo,
many
what up,
school shootings
Rando
and
guy?
mass shootings.
You said hi earlier, didn't you? I think you did. You did? Oh, you said hello earlier. How you doing? Welcome. Hi. How you doing, random guy on the internet?
Can be prevented.
Ask Netanyahu. Oh, he'll just change his mind. He'll just convince him. Just say, hey Netanyahu. I know I'm in a unique position to even have you on my show, but I'm gonna challenge you. Why kill people? Why? I did, but the stream didn't start. Oh, true. Fair enough. No worries. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Have you considered not dropping bombs? You know, I hate to be that guy, but did you ever think of just not? And he'd be like, you know what? I never thought of it that way. You were right. My bad. Whoops. Oopsie. I guess I could. Let's just stop. Yeah, why not? Bruh. The thing is, Charlie, at the time, Charlie knew where he was getting his money from. He wasn't going to bite the hand that feeds. I think deep down he knew, but he was being paid to do a job. You know, he was being paid, and you can say that's, you know, that's, what's the word? That's, you're basically selling your morals, or you're selling your, I don't know how to phrase it, but you're basically being paid to lie. Bombs are expensive would work, I suppose. They weren't paid by the U.S. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that, yeah, we're supplying, we're paying for, like, we're giving shit tons of billions of dollars almost every year. I think it's more than $1 billion a year, or more than several billion dollars a year. No integrity, yeah. So we're paying them billions of dollars, and then they're using some of the money we send them to buy our weapons that we're like, it's like we're exchanging money in a cycle and giving them our weapons, some of it free, some of it for the money we've already given them. So in effect, we're just kind of, there's like a constant cash flow, and we're basically funding everything they do. And it's also our military that is the kind of the elephant in the room anytime any other country thinks of striking back at them. So, yeah, Israel would not exist without the U.S. But also, Israel leads the U.S. in all foreign policy, in all international politics, in every, like, seemingly every war decision in the Middle East. So, as some might say, it's a situation where the tail wags the dog, you know, rather than the other way around, which it should be. But, yeah, so Kirk was someone who says a lot of the right things, but he was clearly being given a lot of money from wealthy Jewish donors. And because of that, he knew he shouldn't bite the hand that feeds. He knew he had to, you know, suck it up and say certain things. And he couldn't cross certain lines lest he lose all his funding and then get ostracized and kicked out. And lose any sort of influence he had. Now, the odd thing, though, is towards the end, like if you look at his last few shows, maybe in the last, I don't know, month, you can see that he's much more questioning. He's actually bringing up stuff much more questioning of Israel. And he's, you know, he's questioning October 7th. He's questioning the Palestinian genocide. He's questioning Can you be Israel first and America first? Are these not mutually exclusive? He does it straight to Benjamin, or yeah, to I was gonna say Benjamin Netanyahu. He does it straight to Ben Shapiro's face in the. And if you were to look at his channel on the day of the shooting, that the last episode that was like literally the last episode up was the one where he confronts Ben Shapiro, and at one point in that interview, he says outright, like Ben Shapiro's like the media, like New York Times and all this is like writing bad articles about Israel and stuff, and then he says like, "Come on, Ben, it's the Jews run the media," is what he says, like straight to Benjamin Shapiro's face. And I don't think Shapiro took that kindly, you know. He didn't look too fondly on that. And then you have Shapiro over here saying, I'm going to take over his show. I'm going to pick up that bloody mic from where he left it. It's fucked up. You have 22 missiles in a Let 9? Yeah, and? What do you want me to do? I don't... You know, this is not the best place for FTL tips? What do you mean? I don't... What's the other question? What's the extension to that? We're handling a topic, and you're trying to bring this to a different topic?
But I know Trump is not going to do that. He's going to come out tomorrow say, I'm making being a leftist illegal. Everybody's going to die.
You're going out tonight. Nice. Okay, well, welcome, Alabastian. Welcome. I already said my answer. I said, if you have enough missiles, yeah, go for it. But I typically avoid buying bombs, but because I don't like having to rely on the missile supply. But if you have 22 missiles, yeah, go for it.
The horrible irony of this situation is,
but thanks for stopping by, Alabaster. If you can't stay for long, that's cool. But you know, as long as you stay as long as you can. But
would have saved Charlie Kirk.
I appreciate
gun control. He was shot in the neck by an assault rifle. There is.
I appreciate however long you can stay. More for late game, I suppose. The annoying ass final boss. Yeah, it is. The bombs are great for, and missiles also. So even though I hate having to use them, I hate having to rely on like ammo supplies, they are fantastic for when you encounter those late game enemies that have like 4 shields. And you can just, if you can just teleport a bomb in and fuck up their shield room, you know, great. Just, you got to keep up on your missile supply. Did the person who murdered Charlie Kirk get arrested, or did they not find him at all still? They arrested, it seems to be they arrested the right person this time, or at least what they're saying is the right person. They seem very confident. Someone named Tyler Robinson, who was turned in by his family, or his father, I think. But I mean, I'm questioning the official narrative. I'm saying my answer to your question is what the official narrative is. I'm questioning the official narrative. I'm not going to get too deeply into it because I think if I question, I think, you know, conspiracy is probably a little bit, especially on like current events, is a little bit frowned upon probably on Twitch and YouTube. But the official narrative is that yes, they got the guy. They did a press conference where they said, yeah, we got him. So yes, it's short. Long answer short is yes.
Genuinely no way to stop this from being fatal, apart from gun control. Simple. There's always going to be someone with evil, horrible intentions wherever you go on the political spectrum, or wherever you go from state to state, or country to country. So just trusting any adult with a warfare-grade firearm is just lunacy.
A warfare-grade fire? Are you... This is the British mind. The British mind cannot comprehend. The British are so upset. They're still upset. They're still seething that the Americans won. And they cannot comprehend the American mind. They're like, no, you cannot give them a war level fucking weapon. It's like, it's a fuck, like all guns are war level. What the fuck do you mean? He used a fucking rifle. Even if we had the strictest fucking gun control. Rifles are pretty, like, that's like the least protected gun. Or at least that, I mean, that's like the least laws will apply to rifles. The most basic bitch gun. They might take handguns because they're too portable. They might take like, machine gun. Well, machine guns you're not allowed to have full auto anyway. They'll take all kinds of guns, but the rifle is the most basic bitch gun that would probably, even if they removed all other guns, the rifle would probably still remain. Yeah, a .22 LR dinky thing could be it could be war level. It could be warfare level. You know, this is why it's like these like terms like war level, assault weapon, this war weapon. Like it's like all these different random like stupid terms they think of to try and use scare tactics to make it sound scarier than it is. It's like, it's a gun. It's not an assault gun. It's a gun. It's a rifle. It is like the, you know, it might even be, it's like the dinkiest rifle, right? Well, actually, I don't know what kind of rifle he used. But the point is, you can accomplish the same thing with a 22, right? And it's like, they can't seem to understand the country was founded, the foundation of the country was on fighting the UK. Was fighting the monarchy, was breaking free of that. Now here you are in the UK being like, I know better than you. You have to listen to me. Look, you pitiful Americans, you need to remove your weapons and let us control you again. Fuck off, UK. Fuck off, Britain. You bloody bastards.
And unfortunately for him, Charlie Kirk played a vital role in assisting the most gun.
And of course, these fucking hoity-toity fucking Britoids will never bring up the fact that, like, yeah, guess what? The reason there's a gun problem, well, really, I mean, you can bring it down into a couple categories: mental illness, and like Charlie was saying, gang violence. We have a race issue. We have a race issue and a mental health issue. And it doesn't help that oftentimes leftists will basically say, "Oh, you're mentally ill? No, you're a pretty butterfly. You're mentally ill? No, you are a otherkin. You're a headmate otherkin. Oh, you're black? Then nothing's your fault. It's society's fault. Society let you down." They will never blame the actual problems. The problems are the guns themselves. Never mind that like 90, maybe greater than 90% of gun owners are fine. They're not committing crimes. They're you know, they can safely own a gun. But we need to remove it from all of them because the few that are too stupid to understand.
Friendly president of our lifetime to take control. Charlie Kirk normalized and ungrudgingly spewed out pro-gun propaganda constantly, and his death is a direct result of those policies he held so dear to him. Nigel Farage, Britain's far-right politician, has responded to his assassination by calling it a dark day for free speech. I completely agree. Today, free speech has been completely violated by the people who allowed murder weapons to be accessed and used to shut down free speech. Do you really think that it's any coincidence?
Oh, okay. We have a video of him running off here. Okay.
That this happened in Utah, arguably the state with the least restrictive gun laws? No. If the state had had stricter gun restrictions, it's pretty unlikely this assassin would have been able to access such a precise, high-grade, professional weapon.
There we go with the buzzwords. You would never be able to access a precise, high-grade... Wait, let me go back.
This happened in Utah, arguably the state with the least restrictive gun laws? No. If the state had had stricter gun restrictions, it's pretty unlikely this assassin would have been able to access such a precise, high-grade, professional weapon.
Precise, high-grade, professional weapon? Yeah. Now we're separating guns in the categories of professional weapon, precise. It's a fucking rifle. You know, you can buy a scope. Like anyone can buy a scope. You can go to UK and buy a scope, right? Scopes aren't lethal. You can buy a scope anywhere. And you know, rifles. You don't even by UK law. I don't know. I'm not well versed in UK law, but usually when you buy a handgun, they make you extend it, right? They give you extended handle, extended barrel. Guess what? A rifle is probably UK legal because they're long. They're very long. You can't pocket hide them. You could potentially have that rifle in the UK. And you're telling me, oh, well, if there were stronger gun laws, they would not be able to get the high-grade professional, precise professional weapon, war weapon. This is the least war weapon there is. This is the least war weapon there is. Like a war weapon, I would think the description would be more apt if we called war weapon like an M6, a fully automatic M16. All right, cool. Yeah, maybe that's a war weapon. A basic bitch rifle. That is not a war weapon. This is literally like UKoids who almost never encounter a gun ever in their life, never use a gun. Don't understand guns, learn everything they learn about guns from TV, are brought up thinking guns are bad, there's a reason we don't have them. And then they want to pretend like they're the experts on guns. And they say stupid shit like a professional weapon, a war-grade weapon. A precise... You know all guns are precise, right? You know, depending on your definition, but you know all guns are rather precise. Even shotguns are more precise than movies would let you know. All guns are rather precise. There's no such thing as a professional weapon. All guns are precise. There's no such thing as a professional weapon, and war grade is meaningless distinction. Yeah, it was a World War I rifle, so it's a bit outdated for war. Yeah, it's 500 years. Yeah, basically. They could have done the same thing with a fucking what do you call the kind of gun that you have to like push down the ball bearing with a stick? You like shove in like some cotton, you push in the gunpowder, you use the stick to push the ball bearing or whatever into the what is that called? A musket. Yeah, you could have probably done the same thing with a musket. You could have had the harshest gun laws, and someone probably could have still done this with a musket. Like, where do you draw the line? When do you stop trying to get rid of guns? Where does it stop? Okay, fair enough. A musket can't be... I mean, I think they could be more precise than we'd think, but... Obviously, yeah, a musket's going to be less precise than a somewhat modern rifle. Even a basic bitch rifle, yeah, it's going to be more precise than a musket. But rifles are fucking ancient, right? Like, how old are rifles? Hundreds of years old, right? Let's say you got the first rifle ever created. You would still be able to do it with that rifle. Muzzle loading, flintlock, or matchlock are the oldest guns. True. True. The ones with actual rifling, yeah. Yeah. The first one to have the distinction of rifle, let's say.
Which allowed them to hit Charlie's throat and guarantee a fatality. All the security in the world, all the bulletproof vests in the world wouldn't have saved Charlie. In Utah, you don't need permits to carry a weapon. They have extremely loose background checks. There is no mandate to ban weapons on college campuses.
Here in Utah, we allow for the open carry.
See this kind of humor? You see the humor here? Black guy reacting. He's so funny. Bolt actions were made in like the 1850s. Yeah, exactly. Bro. My phone died, so I ended the stream. Oh shit. Yo, what up? Nobody, how you doing? we're doing a react, so you might not like it. But welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Sorry to hear you ended your stream early due to a dying phone, but glad to have you here regardless. He didn't hit his throat. A fragment did. Is that true? I thought the throat was hit directly. It looked like a pretty big hole in the throat, but if that's true, what did they actually hit? And what was the fragment from? Like a bullet fragment?
Of weapons on college campuses. Our legislature changed the law just a few months ago that would allow anyone who has a concealed carry permit to openly carry a weapon, whether it's a pistol or a rifle, on a college campus if they're over the age of 18.
Okay, what were the... you do realize there are certain rules to get a concealed weapon carry, right? Because I know, obviously, this guy did not listen to what was just said. He just heard open carry on schools. All he heard was open carry in schools. He did not listen to any of the other things that were said. Now, I bet you anything he's not going to go into what's required to get a concealed carry in Utah. And also the fact that, he wants to talk about gun laws. Well, guess what? They do a lot of checks for you to get a concealed carry. You're going to have like your ID and all this shit written down about you. You're going to be registered and recorded that you have this weapon. Like, it's not like willy-nilly everyone has open carry. Or everyone's able to do this open carry on a school, I mean. It's very specific. Open carry, like in the rest of the state, yeah, I don't think you really need much for that. But I mean, he's talking about specifically being able to open carry at a school. Never stop winning. I'll be back later. All right, sounds good. Cool. Never stop winning. All right.
Did they expect? The only possible solution which could have prevented this awful attack is gun control. However, Charlie wanted...
The only thing that could have stopped this is gun control. Okay, idiot. Okay, yeah, the only thing that could have stopped us was gun control, or perhaps we fucking control the idiots who decide they want to. Oh, I guess that would be gun control, wouldn't it? We control for the mental illness, the mentally ill. That's tough, though. It's very tough. See, Neko, the beehive. What does it mean? What I forget. You told me about the beehive last time, and I don't remember what it means. The only gun control would make it less likely, and not really, would be gather every single gun. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that these idiots never really think about how it would function. They understand that, okay, UK has basically no guns. For America to be like the UK, they'd have to gather all the guns. A basically impossible feat. And if you start ordering police to go door to door collecting guns, some of those police are going to get shot. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying that's a realistic outcome. That's what's like. You have a lot of gun nuts who are waiting for the day that the feds come and try and stop them. They're waiting for the day, like, oh, come and take it. Come and try to take it from my dead hand, or from my dead hands, or whatever the fuck they say. That's not going to work. And there's many sheriffs who would not make their officers, do a gun run or whatever you call it, a gun grab. Good luck getting 400 million guns out there with no information, right? Yeah, that there's a shit ton of guns, and that would just be registered guns. There's a shit ton of registered guns, let alone the insane amount of unregistered guns. And this would be another thing where you're punishing the responsible people for the people who are irresponsible. You're punishing all the people who obey the law because of the people who don't. And it was even if you're going to pull all the handguns, you're going to pull all the semi-auto guns, you're going to pull all the shotguns. All right, we're going to leave you with just the basic rifles, the hunting rifles. You can have hunting rifles. He could have. That's what he used. He fired one shot. This could have been done technically. I mean, although much more difficult. This could have been done with a fucking what do you call it? Like compact bow. One of those like fancy new bows. He could have done it with a fucking compact bow and arrow. He could have done it with a fucking crossbow. It's just, like, at some point you got to realize this is stupid. You must redeem? Did you redeem? Oh, thank you for the helmet. Thank you. Appreciate it. How you doing? I am Fan Williams. Welcome. You're getting 400 million guns out there. Oh, okay, read that. How's it going? What did I miss? Not much. We're just, I chatted for a little bit, and then we're starting our first video react here. That's about it. I skipped most of the video. Also, I'm putting out the tweet that you're live. Sorry it took me so long. That's no worries. Also, how about them clankers? What about them? What about the clankers? Neko's talking about guns, or Neko's taking the guns. I'm not taking the guns.
He was shot to death whilst preaching about the benefits of lax gun control to thousands of impressionable kids. His last words were gang violence.
You said that at the start of the video. It's like you keep showing the issue. You keep showing the issue in your video. Here, I'll tell you. Here's what America's real problem is. Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. There's one. Where is it? God damn it, I missed it. I'm ruining my own joke here. Here we go.
So you don't extremely
loose
background checks.
All right, I'm kidding, but there's another.
Freedom. I'm pretty disgusted by this entire thing, though. I think it's quite
talking about guns, therefore you deserve violence. That makes no sense, right? Well, it's also like this man who said he would give his life. He says, even if people die, guns should remain available for, the Second Amendment. He believes in the Second Amendment. He believes in the Constitution. Even if people die, he thinks it's still worth upholding. That man died. Therefore, clearly, we need gun control. Are you fucking retarded? Do you know that you know what he said, and you think, oh, well, because he died, that means remove guns? Are you stupid? Or are you just deliberately trying to ignore the basic facts? They love justify violence while claiming to be loving and empathetic. Yeah. It's almost like he claims, and this is like every leftist so far that I've seen on YouTube and Twitter and all talking about this. It's like, I do not condone the violence, but also here's all the reasons why he deserved it. I don't condone this at all. It was horrific. Anyway, here's my bullet list of why he deserved it. Number 1, he advocated for guns. Number 2, he said even if people die, guns are worth keeping. And then yada yada yada, etc. etc. You're fucking fine with this. You want to use his death to push gun control. Fucking idiots.
Die, even though
you're not even in America. Why are you fucking? Why is all these Euroids telling America what they should do, what they should and shouldn't do. How about you pay attention to the fucking rape gangs in your own country? How about you pay attention to the fucking migrant issue? How about you pay attention to all the fucking awful shit happening in your country? Why are you over here trying to tell Americans how to fix their shit? It doesn't really make a ton of sense. Why are your words so obsessed with America? Then he said that cars are worth keeping other than other things that cause harm. Like, okay, in people keep taking cars and running people over in Germany, right? Do we blame the cars? Do we have to take away assault cars? Like, when do we just realize it's a people problem, not a tool problem? It's not the tool doing it, it's the people using the tool. This would do so much better without a VTuber model. What do you mean? They quote mined him and cherry picked a few things, true. Like the cherry picks things out of context. Indeed, they did.
Didn't like the content he put out. Seeing all of this happen in 4K, it really highlighted how barbaric and gruesome and soul-crushing gun violence is. Not only for him, also for all the people that were my age who watched it happen in person, but also for all the people in war zones. For example, Gaza.
College age?
I mean, technically, we should be feeling like 100,000 times the amount of horror when looking at videos from Palestine versus Charlie's death. I just really hope this can open up some Westerners' eyes to the horrors our governments.
This is also like, okay, I guess I can't blame someone. Like, I absolutely cannot blame someone for looking at Charlie Kirk and being like, oh, he's Israel shill. Look at all this Israel stuff. He never talks about Israel like being a problem. He's never talking about Palestinians. To this guy, I would say, watch his fucking last video. Watch his last video. You might be surprised. He was turning, and guess what happened right after? This is what makes me really highly question the shooting. It's like, for the very first time in his entire Israel dick-sucking career, he was putting out content where he was questioning things. He was starting to shift his opinions. He was starting to question the narrative. And then very shortly after that, he got killed. Very weird timing, very coincidental. Also very weird and coincidental that he was killed and there was nonstop news about his shooting while they were voting on whether or not they should release the rest of the Epstein files. And, shocker, spoiler alert, they blocked the release of the rest of them. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody heard about it. The news isn't reporting on it because there's bigger shit happening. Apparently. Much more distracting shit. Much more easy. We can dangle the keys. Look over here. Neko, hi, hitter indeed. Welcome, Micro. Welcome, Cute Kitty. Welcome. Both of you in the YouTube chat. How you doing? Hello, Neko. Hello. My favorite issue wasn't his favorite issue. Well, he deserved it then, basically. Basically what they're saying. Yeah.
And our ideologies are sponsoring random.
I don't think that that's happening in any other country. I think that you would have to go to a very desperate third world nation before you're seeing this level of violence on a daily level. I mean, the day before, we were thinking
the same guy
of the guy that walked into the train
Who is this?
and just slashed the nation before you would have to country
out in anyone's hands.
I don't think that that's happening in any other country. I think that you would have to go to a very desperate third world nation before you're seeing this level of violence on a daily level.
And it's also like people like this. He's also sounds like he's a Britoid. It's these British people who don't seem to fathom, hey, did you know that, hey, let me give you a little secret. Let me give you a little hint. You know, if you look at the data and then you separate it by race, you find some astounding results. You know that, the white gun owners aren't having this issue at the same level as the others. The Asian gun owners, and by Asian I mean Eastern Asian, aren't having the same issue. It's just a specific demographics that are having this issue. This is a demographics issue. You're always going to have mentally insane people. This guy could have bought a fucking car and rammed it into Charlie Kirk. You're always going to have mentally, incapable people who just go off the deep end. You can't really protect this from everything. And then it becomes about like, how much freedom do we sacrifice for safety? It's like a scale. How much freedom are we willing to get rid of for safety? What? Huh? Why are you saying what and huh? I said E. Trump mourning his loss is like chaff. He really truly does care about us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the the interview where he is asked about Charlie Kirk, and then he quickly shifts the conversation to, or no, they ask him like, "Wow, it was pretty devastating. What happened? Now that we're like a day later, how are you holding up?" And Trump's like, "I'm actually doing pretty good. Did you see that we built a new ballroom in the White House? It's pretty nice." It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that response? It makes it seem like all the like, damn, he was a hero, he was legendary, we'll miss him, was all like performative, which it probably was. I think Trump, honestly, at the end of the day, I think Trump was just happy to have a distraction from the Epstein shit that he was getting grilled on. He was happy to have a distraction from the fact that the U.S. didn't agree to to what Israel did when Israel, or so supposedly, Israel did it on their own accord, where they attacked the Iranian diplomats in Qatar. I think it was Iranian, or maybe it was probably the Hamas, Hamas representatives that were in Qatar, a U.S. ally, and they got bombed. And this was something that the U.S. publicly didn't agree with. So both of those things got kind of swept under the rug with this whole shit happening, which makes it even more convenient. Like, if your side is Israel, this entire event is extremely convenient for you. Extremely convenient. For multiple reasons. Covers up Epstein and his connection to Mossad. Covers up the Qatar bombing from Israel. You can use Kirk's death to say, hey, he died supporting Israel, therefore anti-Semitism needs to go away. Like, and then you have Ben Shapiro taking over his college campus fucking organization. It's so fucking convenient. It's ridiculous. Israel did strike Doha in Qatar? Yeah. I think it was against the Hamas leadership in exile. Yeah, well, the thing is, Qatar is meant to be like a mediating state. It's meant to be like neutral. It's not taking a side in the issue. It's where people go so they can kind of mediate, they can discuss like peace talks. The idea is that Qatar is not supposed to be a target because these multiple countries can come here without fear of being struck by bombs such as that. And Israel just kind of broke that whole thing by just unilaterally bombing them. Wait, is the Ben Shapiro? No, the Ben Shapiro thing is not a joke. Ben Shapiro literally put out I think he put out a tweet saying he's going to pick up the mic from, he's going to pick up the bloody mic from where Charlie Kirk left it. And it's supposed to be like a poignant, is that the right term? It's supposed to be like, wow, like, damn, he's gonna continue the fight for America. It's supposed to be like a rallying thing, a rallying cry. Yeah, facts and logic. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, you carry on the torch. But I think it went a different way. I think everyone, or at least most people that I see, granted that's not that's not representative of everyone, but I think a lot of people, a sizable amount of people, saw that and kind of like, what the fuck? What? No, that seems wrong. Why are you doing this? Bloodthirsty Ben lusts for the bloody mic. Yeah, that's how it came off, I think, to a lot of people. Game? Eventually. Eventually. We got to get through, we'll do the first half of the stream is going to probably be reacts, and the second half could be games. Also, best question to also ask in this time, what would Brett Cooper do? Wait, who is Brett Cooper? I probably should know this. Hold on, let me look. Brett Cooper. Oh, she's like a right-wing female influencer, right? Political commentator. What would she do? I don't know. Just listen to her boss, Ben Shapiro, I guess. She works at the Daily Wire. So, probably listen to her boss, Ben Shapiro, and whatever he thinks. Oh, wrong scene there. Okay. Conservative influencer. Yeah. The thing is, actually, so there was like a weird, among the right, there's a weird concerted effort, a coordinated effort, seemingly, where a lot of different right-wing conservatives, that's redundant, a lot of right-wing influencers, commentators, on Twitter were like putting out messages like, I think it's a groiper, it's a groiper, it's a groiper. This shooter was a groiper. He's totally a groiper. Did you see? It's a groiper. His gun said, "Hey, fascist, catch." And Fuentes said that, yeah, you can describe Netanyahu as a Jewish fascist. Therefore, that anytime you use fascist, that means it's Fuentes, right? And it says, it's one of the bullet casings said, was it Ciao Bella? Which is it's an Italian song that's like that Nick referenced one time in the Groiper War. This means that this guy was a Groiper, right? I mean, let's ignore the fact that Ciao Bella is a fucking anti-fascist song. And the fact that Fuentes has never called anyone, like never, with serious intent, called someone a fascist as an insult. And that the shooter, if the shooter was a groiper, why is there anywhere written anything about Jewish people or Israel? It sounds an awful lot like they're trying to make stuff stick that doesn't stick. Just making up shit, trying to character assassinate in the with all the shit that's going on. Fascism is one bad thing. Yeah, right? It's like UKoids, you live in a monarchy technically, right? I mean, I know it's a lot of show, it's a lot of for show, but you live in a monarchy and you're over here being like, wow, this democracy is a fascist state or some shit, you know? They need to get rid of their guns. I don't know. It's also retarded. Anyway, socialism is one good thing. Unless it's national, then it's a bad thing again. I don't know how to feel about Neko going hard in the paint. On how we feel about politics, but I kind of like it. Nice. Good. Well, like I said before, it's okay. Look, I'm a very opinionated person. I understand that. And obviously, my entertainment, my show, I guess you can call this a show. My entertainment, if you can call it entertainment. But, you know, the stream, I guess, is not entirely politics. It's only partially politics. And you don't have to agree with me to hang out, to enjoy, to talk, to chat. I'm just giving my opinions. But I'm glad you like it, or at least you kind of like it. Brett Cooper is a biological experiment to make a female Ben Shapiro. I thought that was Abby Shapiro. Abby. Doesn't he have a sister who's already kind of a biological version, or a female version of Ben Shapiro? It's almost like all the acceptable discourse is designed to only allow positive takes about globalism. True. Also, you're only allowed positive takes on Israel and Jewish people. And those milkers are for Ben alone. I see. I know it's fake, but it still makes me laugh every time I see that tweet, the fake tweet image of like him lusting after his sister. Be careful of the Khazar milkers. Yeah. Real shit. All right.
I mean, the day before, we were thinking about doing a video of the guy that walked into the train and just slashed some woman and walked out. This is 0 days and counting since last century.
Yeah, okay. So that's a perfect example of how if we got rid of all guns, that still would have happened. That black guy who just slashed a woman to death, that still would have happened. It's almost like you're not going to solve everything. You can't fix everything. No matter what you do, you're still going to have a mental case problem. You're going to have an idiot problem. You're going to have a low IQ problem. You can't fix all of it. If that lady had a gun, she probably could have shot him. I mean, I know that situation was fucked. If she was racist, she would have probably not sat directly in front of him and ignored him entirely. That was more of a situational awareness, though, most people probably wouldn't expect to be randomly stabbed like that. That's insane. That shouldn't... That's also a fucking... that's an existing law application, like applying the existing law failure. Because that guy committed crimes and was let out and then committed another crime to apparently to no one's surprise except law enforcement, I guess, or the DOJ or whoever is to blame. You know what? I want to take on the water, turning the fucking frogs gay. Take it on. Save the frogs. Yeah, save them.
It's political death. I count the other one as political. This one, I mean, shot under his banner that says "Prove me wrong." I guess they did with physics and bullets. This, I can already see it in the commentary.
You guess they proved him wrong? Are you retarded? He has a banner that says "Prove me wrong." I guess they proved him. I guess they did with bullets and physics. Are you listening to yourself talk? They proved him wrong with bullets. How? I'm pretty sure he was anti-trans. I'm pretty sure he was anti-gang violence. He was anti-wrong usage of guns. He was not anti-getting rid of guns, but he clearly recognized that some people misuse guns. You didn't prove him wrong. In fact, you kind of just emphasized this point. The judge lady had a conflict of interest. She has an organization that profits from addicts and felons, so she releases the people and they join her program. Insane that she was allowed to be a judge and release the stabby guy. I really think there's an insane amount of people who are just not, like, we have an insane amount of judges out there. And you can see the fact, especially when you look at how many, like, attempt to stop Trump at every step he tries to do something. Every time Trump tries to uphold something he said he would do, and you have like 5 different judges fall all over themselves, tripping over the other judge who just tried to try and stop him, to say, hey, no, I know you are the president of the United States, the commander-in-chief of the military, and you're the top of the executive branch, and I'm a meaningless low-level life form in the judicial branch. I'm not even the high part of the judicial branch, but I'm going to tell you no. I'm banging my little gavel. No, you cannot. Stop. Listen to me. I'm a tiny judge. Listen to me. Fuck off. That's bullshit. It shouldn't work like that. It's one thing. To me, it's one thing if like a higher court, if you're like one of the top courts in the state, it's one thing if they say something. But you have all these random ass small level, like small time judges. Apparently all of them can just shut it down. It's fucked. I think the judicial branch is fucked. I mean, there's a lot of things that are fucked in the in all the branches, really, but that in particular is really annoying. The activist judges, there's too many of them. I keep hearing about the judge having business, but it's never posted. I see. You can be a judge in your state without passing the bar and being a lawyer, which is also insane. Yeah, that is fucking insane. They don't even have to make sure she knows the law. How do you even get into that position, though? Is it an elected position, or is it like just a fucking interview with some state representative? He thinks it's more simple. She enables tribalism. Probably. Is she one of the tribe?
Prove me wrong. I guess they did with physics and bullets. This, I can already see it in the commentary.
Hey, you don't like guns? If and this is a hypothetical, if I were to shoot you, did I prove you wrong? Was your point proven wrong? Is that how this works? Are you really going to go down that route?
Coming out as yet another, Charlie Kirk got owned in this debate. What do you think that you're accomplishing with this? Do you think that anything is going to happen other than they're not going to post on that specific account anymore? Another Charlie Kirk will rise, I can assure you. This is very much like having an issue with McDonald's and going out and shooting Ronald McDonald. You don't think that they're just going to say, okay, we'll get this guy in another suit and put another one there?
Firearms need at least some level of restriction, man. Getting almost decapitated with
They
precision.
do. They have so much restriction already. This retard doesn't seem to understand it. He's over here saying, firearms they need some level of restriction. There's so many gun laws already on the books. Guess what? You can make it illegal. You can make it illegal to shoot someone. It already is, but you can make it more illegal. You can make it. It could have been illegal to carry that rifle to the outside of the school, and it still could have happened. You can have more gun laws. It's not going to stop this from happening. Guess what? Criminals break the law. Criminals have no respect for the law. They don't care. You can make more laws. Criminals are going to bypass them. judge the same race as the stabber. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it could have been tribalism. The anti-gun people never bothered to learn anything about guns or the current state of gun laws. All their arguments are based on vibes. Yeah, it's vibes, feelings, emotions, and what they were brought up to believe by UK-funded state media, like the BBC and such. I think Friendly Jordies has some good takes, but I don't agree with him on everything. Was that the last guy? I mean, the last guy, he was right when he said, hey, I mean, like, he seemed to be some, like, I thought it was stupid when he said you proved him wrong with guns and with bullets and physics. But his point at the end there of that clip where he said, you know, you kill Charlie Kirk, another one's just going to rise, you know. You don't end this fight by shooting them. I think that was a good point. But I don't know anything about, I don't know anything else about that channel. So yeah, I believe you. Probably does have some good takes, at least.
By some random person is the most insane, nonsensical fear that people have to live with. Like, why? No one should ever go through that. And I maintain that view, whether the victim is some influencer I really disagree with, or if it's...
How do you feel about knife crimes in the UK? How do you feel about going in downtown London? You okay with that? You seem to see, you're saying like people should not fear for their lives. Right, I agree with that. People shouldn't have to. How do you feel about the knife crime in like the cities of the UK? Are you going to hold that to the same standard? Are you going to talk about knife? What's your solution? Ban knives? I'm pretty sure UK already tried that. So Friendly Jordy, you don't like his opinions? What? I don't know. I haven't seen him. Is my answer. I don't know. Seems like yeah, maybe he has some good takes.
20 school children with a mentally troubled classmate, or if it's 2 Democrat lawmakers, or if it's a Palestinian child. That was going to be it. That was my big finale, but I'm just reading now. As I speak, they found the culprit. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And apparently, his dad snaked him out to the police as a favor to God, which is so crazy. Another crazy thing about this guy, I don't think he looks like the kind of dude to be in a gang, or to be transgender. All I'm saying, bro. Anyway, if this video came across...
Does he look like he could be maybe a leftist, though, bro? Like, if we had a picture of you, would you look roughly like this dude? You sound like you look like this dude. Do you think maybe you sound like you didn't outright state it, but you sound like you kind of support what happened to Kirk. Not explicitly, but implicitly. You're like, yeah, he kind of got what was coming to him. Right? And you kind of sound like you look like this dude. And this dude was a leftist, and you sound an awful lot like a leftist. Could there be an issue there? Could there be a connection?
When we got him, and apparently his dad snaked him out to the police as a favor to God, which is so crazy. Another crazy thing about this guy,
it's crazy. Okay, so if your son murdered someone, you're saying it's crazy to turn them in, and you want to make it sound crazier by like saying it was a favor to God. If your son says he murdered someone, don't you think that's a bit fucked up? Don't you? No. Would you have not turned in your son? Because now you're just telling on yourself here.
I don't think he looks like the kind of dude to be in a gang or to be transgender. All I'm saying, bro. Anyway, if this video came across quite hurried, it's...
Notice that he ignores the minister turned him in also, which is in the text. Did it say that? I missed it too then. I wasn't reading the text. I was just going off what he said. Primary suspect in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, 22, of St. George, Utah, turned in by father and minister. Yeah, that does say that. You're right. It could have been a situation where the father knew. Let's say the father didn't want to turn him in. Well, the father knew he was going to get caught anyway, right? So the father was probably like, hey, it's better for you if you do this. You're going to get caught. I already know you're going to get caught. Like, you're already fucked. It's better for you if you turn yourself in. Is probably what it was, Leftoid commenter calls it like so crazy, bro.
To be in a gang or to be transgender. All I'm saying, bro. Anyway, if this video came across quite hurried, it's because it was. I gotta say a big thank you to my good friend Gatsu and my other good friend Caffeine, specifically this Syrian coffee shit. Both made this 48-hour turnaround possible. It still cost me about 2 sleepless nights though. And I don't know if you noticed, but I spoke about that one geopolitical situation.
What part of this video was hard to make? Was it all the shit editing?
The danger zone of YouTube. So guys, I would really appreciate a little like.
For UK, or you put a lot of black people in your video. Was it the shit editing that took so long? Could you not have just, I don't know, had some fucking B-roll while you talked about what happened and then put it out the same day? Don't speak for the father like that. Pretty cringe. We don't know what his reasoning was. I'm saying it could have been. I'm not. Are you saying he's speaking for the father? I'm just saying here's a hypothetical. That could have been this reason. It could have been a different reason. I'm speculating. At your leisure, my guy sent you a DM. You read out loud? Sure.
A little comment, hit any of these damn buttons, bro, and you can help this video flourish in the algorithm. And I'll give you another reason to subscribe as well, okay? My big goal is to ratio Netanyahu by 10x. I mean, look, if you made it to this point of the video, it means we probably collectively share a hatred for this man.
That's I think the ironic thing is Netanyahu probably may have ordered the hit. He may have done it. And you're over here like, help me fight Netanyahu.
So let's defeat him together. And also my final...
No, you. No, how about, oh, okay. Oh, you want to go there? No, you. No, you. Neko speaks for all fathers and mothers. It's nothing personnel, kid. Right?
Nugget of wisdom for you guys, yeah. Are you a musical genius like this man, Charlie Kirk?
Modern music is complete filth and garbage. Anything that has been published in the last 10 years.
Well, if so, I'm gonna listen to this outro music.
Look, another funny black guy reaction gif.
Stay safe, guys. Peace.
Jeez. Is this why Tori... I think this is why Tori recommended this video. Tori recommended this video because this guy's edits are all, let me put funny black guy gif in the video. That's the whole thing. That's all his editing. It's all Zoomer editing with funny black guy gif. I see. Anyway, trolled by Tori, comment Tori W. Where's Tori? Tori's supposed to be here. I told Tori not to shush and to come and participate. The fuck? Let's see what else we got. Alright, so that was Tori's recommendation. YouTube algorithm stuff. We can watch that, sure. I'm curious about this too, because I'm gonna put out I'm gonna try to put out a video this weekend, so I'm curious on if they tell me any ways of using the algorithm, you know. 161 scrap from the first sector. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Let me look at supposed DM here. You can't. I'm sorry. I have Fan Williams asking if he can use. Well, he says he's black, and so can he say the N-word in chat? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't condone it. It is I think even if you are black, Twitch is not gonna believe it. Twitch is gonna just make me get dinged for it. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say, let's not use it in chat, please. But I appreciate you asking first. All right. It'd be nice if it worked like that. You also gave me the N-word pass. It'd be nice if I could use it because you gave me the pass. But understood, my Neko. Respect the rules. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ninja, neighbor, Neko. Yeah, he wanted to say neighbor, but he couldn't. YouTubers big mad lately because of an update that is using AI to hide lots of their videos from users. Real? Maybe that's what this is about. Let's see. Let's find out. Using AI. So I got to figure out how to game the algorithm and become famous. Okay, let's see if this will tell us how. Oh, wrong button here. There we go. Wait, no, that's the wrong button. This is actually the right button. Okay.
YouTube has changed its algorithm, and I have proof. If you spend much time on YouTube, you've probably seen a few of the larger...
Is this guy's videos? Hold on.
It's difficult for me to say that.
It is his videos. I was gonna make a remark on his thumbnails in the sense that they're all basically the same. They're very same-ish. But I guess he's got millions of views, so hey, why change it then, right? Is this going to be another issue where it's like he cries about losing, and maybe, I'm not saying he's wrong so far, I haven't seen it yet, but is it going to be another issue where he's like, in the past I've gotten 5.2 million views, but lately I'm only getting like tens of K's views. Like, or I guess this is like hundreds of K. You know, last time he got millions was like 8 months ago. Is that going to be his problem? 8 months ago was the last time he got millions of views. Yo, what up, Wolfie? Good morning. Yeah, you're here earlier than usual. Welcome. Good to have you here. When I'm not ending the stream, you know, right after you join. I'll let you know, I did say in someone else's stream on Twitch, putting that out there. Well, did they let you? Or are they okay with that? But still, I'm going to have to be careful, I think. Because I already say, keep in mind, I already say a lot of controversial stuff, so I feel like I'm already like riding the edge on that TOS line, those rules. So I don't need another thing to put me over that edge, I feel like. New algorithm is trying to determine your age based on your viewing habits, and it's hiding videos from you based on that assessment. So then the people who banked on having a lot of underage viewership, right? The people who put, like, I don't know what baits in, like, young kids, because I'm not trying to bait in young kids, but the people who basically had minor bait for their thumbnails and for their, like, video style and editing, they're suffering because it's hiding their videos from people who are underage, right? Is that what's going on here? Based on the algorithm determining whether or not they're underage. I see. In the past, I had 4 viewers. Now I only have Neko watching me. What a cruel world. What do you mean? Excuse me? What do you mean you only have me watching you? It's a response to the new UK and EU laws. Oh, but does that affect US-oids, Americans? Less sleep today. I see. Nice. Well, is that nice or not nice? I don't know. You have business to attend to early in the morning? Yes and yes. I see. Only Neko? What do you mean? Yeah, Pyro was there.
Channels talking about the recent substantial changes in the YouTube algorithm. But what are those changes? Why were they made? And how does it affect?
There it is, what you were talking about. The AI age verification is coming to YouTube. This is a month ago, so I guess it's here, right?
The most important YouTube channel of all, mine. A few days ago, an underrated YouTube channel I have a great deal of love and respect for made a video on this subject.
Well, you also have Archeron the Moth. I've seen them here sometimes, but I've seen them at your stream as well.
Here's a clip from that video. Hello, I'm Josh Strife Hayes. YouTube is restricting your access to content your favorite creators are making using a system you may not even be aware of, and I can prove it.
They've always been doing that.
And uploaded it to my second channel, Josh Strife Plays, where it did phenomenally well in a very short amount of time, because drama always gets views. But then after only a few hours, I took it down, because despite it being incredibly well written and expertly edited, it had one tiny flaw. The conclusion it came to was completely wrong. The main focus of the video, I Need Help YouTube is Hiding Videos From You, was that the restricted mode feature was disproportionately responsible for videos from your subscribed creators not showing up in either your feed or on their channel. Here's the content from that video that explains what restricted mode is. This is my Josh Strife Plays channel. I make modern reviews of retro video games. I usually get between 500,000 to 1 million views per video, which is pretty good. However, my recent videos on Dino Crisis, Expedition 33, and my latest video on Alan Wake are all worryingly low view counts.
It is.
Here's the analytics.
It is exactly that. It's the same thing we keep seeing that Tim will cover these videos all the time. Now, granted, it's a different reasoning, but it's always like, I was doing so good, and now my videos are doing bad. It's you know, well, I guess the other videos would say I'm being specifically targeted, or users like me are being specifically targeted for you know, removing viewership. But I mean, this one's saying the algorithm changed. But you know what? Your job as a content creator is to figure out how to game that new algorithm, right? Isn't that kind of the point? That's where the cunning and sly and, you know, the thinking come in. Problem with the AI YouTube is it puts your account on restricted mode. People don't know about restricted, but it hides videos if it's on. So now there's everyone in restricted mode and age lock. Well, okay, if everyone's restricted, then what's the issue? If everyone, okay, it's like, it's the same even playing field, no? Maybe I'm not understanding. I realized he said what I was going to say, but I already typed it out, so I'll not back down. Yeah, never back down. Josh Stray Fatigue. Wait, are you having Josh Stray Fatigue? Do you know this guy?
Of Alan Wake. This is
or are you saying his viewership is having it?
And it's because of this. If you go to your YouTube profile icon in the top right of your screen, click it and check restricted mode, you'll see that if it's off, you see the channel.
This helps hide potentially mature videos, no filters 100%. Because like, okay, maybe my videos would do better if I didn't, because there's like there's a box that says like, is your content basically like child friendly? Is it for everyone? And I specifically say no, it's not. I'm specifically telling you, YouTube, my content's mature. And I've had that on for everything I put out. So maybe I'm like, maybe that's why it's not doing, maybe it could be doing better, and maybe I'm locking myself out, but if this turns on, I don't think it's going to hurt me, because I've already been restricting myself, I guess. So there's a public video restricted age lock. Oh, public video restricted and age lock. Well, if Google asks me, or sorry, Google, if YouTube, which I guess is that not owned by Google, but if YouTube asks me when I'm uploading a video, if it says, "Hey, is this acceptable for children to see?" and I say no, I'm basically voluntarily putting myself in restricted. No, it's not age locked, but it's in restricted, I would think. YouTube is doing these big moves that impact all users because they're trying to show that the new laws don't need to be expanded and to try and prevent more new laws from being passed in more countries. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, basically saying, no, we don't actually need to do this. We'll handle it. Let us handle it. Ideally. I'm sure YouTube would prefer having more free reign over how they control content over laws preventing them from controlling it. Everyone is complaining about the current algorithm, so I think they'll change it, which will have unforeseen circumstances or consequences. I guess, yeah, most likely. We'll see. I mean, the thing is, YouTubers will always have something to complain about. Maybe this is bad. I don't know yet. I don't really know. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber because I haven't really put out like any offline content aside from those 3 shorts. But I have no idea how this affects me. That's the thing. I'm like, I have no idea where I stand in this.
As it should be, all the content I've made. However, if restricted mode is on, you would see my channel like this. You'll notice a few videos just don't show up.
Okay.
For comparison, here's 2 images showing all the videos that restricted mode removes.
So is it mature rated games?
Released it, but then had a few friends and.
Were those mature rated games? Like Alan Wake is probably what? Is that mature rated? Expedition 33? I don't remember. Are these at least teen rated? Like Dino Crisis and Devil May Cry is definitely not like for kids. Tomb Raider is probably not for kids. Are these based on the game ESRB ratings? He's probably tagging the video game in each of these videos. Like if he tags, let's say he tags Tomb Raider 2, right? Let me go to Tomb Raider 2. What's the rating on that? Bro. No, not the movie. The game. There should be a rating. Where's the rating? I'm on the Wikipedia page for it. You see it? Bruh. Let's see. Rating. The Metacritic rating, that's not the one I want though. I'll go ESRB. They're not going to show me the ESRB rating? You serious? Hold on. It's got to be somewhere. Just show me the fucking cover of the game. That's got to have it on there, right? I'll say game for sale. Someone's got to have a photo of their game, right? Rated T. All right. It's rated T for teens. That would be classified as not kids. It'd probably be classified as mature, no? Maybe anything that's T-rated or above gets, let's see, what's Alan Wake? Alan Wake game cover. That's also rated T. In the UK, it looks like it's 16 plus. Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis. 2, I guess, specifically. That one's mature rated. So, but then the question becomes, of the ones that didn't get pulled, right? So the ones that weren't pulled. Neverwinter Nights. Dragon Age Origins is a... where is that? Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any rhyme or reason. My bad. I'm wrong. It's T. Alan Wake is M. I would have thought M, yeah. No offline content yet whenever you fucking feel like it. Whenever you fucking... Are you trying to tell me get on it? I will. Do you have YouTube? I'll use it one day. I see. Most 1950 movies suck because Hollywood tried preventing the rating system by censoring everything. I'm of the opinion that the rating system in the 1950s probably should have been kept. The Hays Code. I think the Hays Code, removing the Hays Code, maybe isn't the best thing in the world. Or maybe it should have been changed a bit. But removing it altogether might have been a mistake. You're wrong, it's T. No censorship code yet. The MPAA has always been super shady because they bribed politicians and gave special treatment to studios, movies, and treat independent directors very poorly. I mean, yeah. Movie business, very shady. I don't know too much in that, but yeah. I would believe that 100%. So anyway, I was going to say, my theory was going to be he's tagging the games in each of these videos, and their system probably has a database that has the game that you can tag, has the rating for that game, and if that game's rating is a T or an M, it's not going to show it for the in the restricted mode. But he's got other games in here, such as Dragon Age Origins, Nightmare Creatures is definitely more mature rated. So he's got games that were not restricted but are high, ESRB ratings. So never mind. Strike that. You think people can only shoot people after warning them and giving them a fair shot? No, shooting people in the back? What? Hays Code. Oh, you're saying you cannot depict that in a movie? I see. Burst Laser Mark II, keep or sell? I would keep that, honestly. Is that the one that fires 3 times? Side shooting feels like a good compromise. Yeah, all side shooting, no front or back shooting. Yeah.
Moves. I made the video, released it, but then had a few friends and colleagues, both viewers, creators, and some connected to YouTube itself, reach out to me and basically tell me I was wrong. And they linked YouTube's blog about restricted mode.
Oh,
they
got a
explained that
blog.
less than 1% of YouTube accounts view anything in restricted mode, and
this is in fucking 2017, though. Does it still apply?
restricted mode hasn't changed much since its release in 2010. I even made a tweet about the restricted mode issue, effectively breaking down the impact of it on my channel. This tweet has gained over 1 million views, and Team YouTube even responded to it themselves, saying in a polite, company way, "Josh, shut up, you're wrong." So, not wanting to spread misinformation, I took the YouTube video I had made down. It wasn't serving anyone, and I don't want to make ad revenue off incorrectly researched drama. That's not the kind of audience I'm trying to court here. And I thought that was the end of it. But then I had several larger channels reach out to me and tell me I was onto something. There has been a major change to YouTube over the last 2 or 3 months, but I had come to the wrong conclusion with restricted mode alone. That's actually just one small part of the larger systemic change.
Okay, so what actually changed then?
I did a bit more digging. Restricted mode is indeed a system which can be turned on or off by the user. It's usually used for schools or businesses and basically hides videos YouTube thinks are inappropriate for these settings, despite YouTube already having a restricted video system which works on a per video basis. This is like a shadow hiding system. My original video even shows how creators don't know if their videos are hidden in restricted mode or not. Surely as a creator I should know what content of mine is going to be restricted or not so I can decide if it's worth posting. Well, no, because when you upload a YouTube video, it goes through through several series of checks for copyright,
the AI
news
checks,
issues,
right?
gore, horror. In fact, as a creator, you
Says
actually have to
YouTube,
declare what your video
he does.
contains in a rather thorough list, from basic swear words up to extreme insults, and then see what the studio says. It'll show you what restrictions, if any, the video is placed under. For example, my God of War video is limited monetization due to me showing Kratos jumping off the cliff. However,
Really?
my Alan Wake video, the latest one, has no restrictions at all. And yet it is a restricted video. But going back to YouTube's blog, we can see that over the last 2 months, control of the restricted mode system has been placed much more fully in the hands of AI. So the restricted mode setting either gets turned on if YouTube thinks you're under 18 or in a place of work or school, and it's starting to hide recent videos much more aggressively than older videos or before 2 months. Here are some tweets I had sent to me or was tagged in from other YouTube channels seeing a massive rise in recent videos being more restricted than any of their earlier stuff. YouTuber Jerry Rig Everything said, I posted one of my favorite videos of all time this week, and it's one of my worst performing videos of all time, so that's fun.
Just do what you
YouTuber
love.
Philip DeFranco said, did something change with YouTube recently? The recommended videos it's feeding and homepage videos in general seem way worse the last 30 days, being recommended random videos from 8 months to 2 years ago, and way less of the people I watch on a regular daily or weekly basis. YouTuber Chris Broad from Abroad in Japan tweets, congratulations to everyone who saw the most recent Abroad in Japan video, 101 Things to Do in Tokyo. YouTube didn't share it with all our viewers. I know we're not the only channel with this issue. The moral of the story is don't spend 8 weeks working on a single video. YouTuber Big Fi TV, in response to the game Beautiful Light, tweets out, yeah, this change isn't just going to affect creators. The reduced and suppressed visibility now hurts game devs as well if less people see their stuff. Support and stay connected. YouTuber Garrett from the channel Grinding Gear says, with everything going on, I turned on restricted mode to test our channel, and YouTube hides 10 months of our streams and the last month of videos. There's that 1 month time period again. YouTuber NBT tweets out, been happening to me and most of my colleagues for about a month.
Maybe I
Videos
gotta
just
turn
ended
on
reaching
restricted mode, see what happens in my
50 to 70%
streams.
as many people as usual across video type with no changes in analytics and no impact on sub growth. Something's up, thanks to those who have stuck with me as I ride this out. YouTuber Nemraps tweets out, oh wow, YouTube has hidden my channel behind restricted mode, says I haven't uploaded in over 2 years. What's up with that? YouTuber I Finished a Video Game tweets out, this is my YouTube channel with restricted mode on 7 videos, nothing I've released for 19 months. As per YouTube's own check systems, I don't have a single video set to restricted, and yet here is concrete evidence that 20 are being hidden. What is happening with this platform? He then tweets out again, I simply don't believe the variables that govern restricted mode are unchanged since 2010, especially given the new focus of AI-driven age verification. YouTuber Mitch Mannix tweets out in response to YouTuber Sawman UK, likewise, everything I've created for the last year disappears. They talk about it hiding mature content, which is fine, as I don't exactly make videos for kids, but I'm more worried about them hiding it from the grown adults I actually make content for, cause I said tit. Cozy Game YouTuber Miss Bubbles tweets out, views are 100% down on almost all channels I watch and all creator friends I know. However, the restricted mode is off by default, so it's not that. I saw rumors that YouTube is changing what a viewer means, and that is messing things up. YouTube
What a viewer
themselves
means.
then tweet out, your hard work doesn't go unnoticed, which was fantastically community noted by saying your hard work is in fact going unnoticed, with YouTube's restricted mode silently hiding content. One of the tweets they have referenced is mine. Here are some of the...
Your avatar sometimes just randomly looks up, really? Like the eyes, the eyeballs look up, or like the whole head looks up? Oh, that's me drinking, I guess. That's probably me going like, boo. Yeah, I'm drinking my Monster. Oh, my eyes also sometimes go all fucky, but it's okay. That's just because I'm insane. Someone gifted me wine, even though I don't like still drinking it, though. Alcohol is alcohol. Was it you? I feel like, did you quit drinking, or was it someone else I'm thinking of? I thought you... For some reason, I had in my head that you kind of just stopped drinking for a while. But that's cool. Yay, gift. I mean, gifted wine is nice. I would drink gifted wine as long as, you know, I could tell it was closed and everything. You stopped for a while. Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure I'm not making, like, as long as I'm not imagining things or making something up. Yes, the head tilts up a certain way when you drink, then ask, and then, oh, okay, that's what prompts you to ask. I get you. So the wine, how's the taste? Is it good?
Channels who then reached out to me via Discord. The nerdcore rapper Rustage says my last 3 uploads have all been 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10s, which for a YouTuber is bad. At least and performed way better on Spotify, which is unusual.
My last 3 uploads have all been 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s. At least. What the fuck's that mean? Can you explain what he means? My last 3 uploads have all been 9 out of 10, 9, 10, 10, 10s. At least, and perform way better on Spotify. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. That sounds like it did well, right? I feel like I'm crazy. Oh, you deleted every account, stopped drinking, and a bunch of other stuff so you could lock in and after getting laid off. But now that you have a job, you're all good, right? Okay. You can drink my okay wine now. Nice. Well, I'm glad you, you know, I mean, some people can't lock in like that, so it's awesome that you could, and I'm still glad that you did find, you know, an occupation, and glad you're back, doing better. Enjoy your wine, yeah.
By all means. Unusual. The YouTuber Henry Lewis says that he has noticed low views recently, but the odd thing is he's found his likes are way higher than usual, which is confusing. The YouTube channel Tabletop Time also reached out and said their views are lower than usual, which is corroborated by their highest comments being, I have never even been recommended a single battle report from this channel in the last year, and the fact that being subscribed and having notifications on doesn't get the videos recommended is bewildering. The anime content YouTuber Mother's Basement reached out and said, I think I've figured out another piece of the puzzle with the YouTube viewership issue. I noticed my suggested video views on my latest upload cratered after a few days. And looking into it, it seems like...
I don't get why do they have to game the system? Why is it so hard for them just to have, if I click on the bell and then I click yes, like if I subscribe and then I click on the notification that says yes, I want notifications from this channel, just notify me when they put out content. I don't care how redundant the notifications are. I clicked saying I wanted those. So notify me. Why can't the button just do what it's designed, what it says it's supposed to do? You forgot about the subscription box? Yeah, well, I mean, the issue seems to be that, like, people click subscribe. Maybe some of them don't click the notification, but you're supposed to, when you click subscribe, you're not automatically checked usually for that notification bell. And then the issue seems to be, I assume, is people who turn the notifications on. You know, they'll click the subscribe button and the bell, but for some reason are still not seeing those notifications pop up. And I'm pretty sure it's been said that it's intentional, in that they think if they bombard you with too many notifications, you're less likely to click. So they try their best to use an algorithm to optimize the exact number to send you, to maximize the exact number you'll click on, supposedly. And I'm just like, how about you just send me what I told you to send me? Stop trying to game what I will click on and just send me what I told you to send me. Neko, do you like wine? I'm not a big fan of wine. I haven't had a lot of wine, and yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of it. I have drank it before, but they can't push their approved content as effectively if YouTube does exactly what you tell it to. True, which is unfortunate for us. They're pushing their preferred content by not pushing the content you asked for, and that's really stupid. But yeah, I mean, it's technically their right to do so, I guess.
Like YouTubers just stop.
Like Tim would say, they're a free. Like at the end of the day, they're providing you a free, like a free file. What do you call it? File storage. Free file storage where everyone can access your content. They're storing your stuff for free. So yeah, they are. You know, they do try and give you options and things you can do and ways to control it. But at the end of the day, it's a file storage system, and they don't have to provide you with that. They don't have to provide you with file storage. They could be like Twitch if they wanted. They could be like Twitch and say, we're deleting everything that's, 30 days or older. But they don't, and that's good. But it's like, technically that also gives them the right to fuck with the search settings, fuck with what's recommended, fuck with how it goes to your subscribers. They technically have the right to fuck with all that. You don't have to like it. I don't like it, but it's technically within their abilities, their rights, their purview.
Putting videos from the same channel on the suggested feed. On your new Alan Wake video, for instance, I'm not seeing a single recommendation from your retro or MMO channels. Fellow MMO YouTuber The Lazy Peon reached out and said, "Yo, seen the posts about you investigating lower views on YouTube recently, and I just want to add that I've noticed it too. I didn't look into restricted mode, but I read somewhere that YouTube changed what they consider a view. I noticed it especially when tracking real-time views versus views displayed on a video." He goes on to explain, "For years, I've never seen an example where real-time views were less than the views showed on the video page from your channel until recently. The screenshots linked I took at the same time. Real-time views shows 1,859 in 40 minutes, while the video itself displayed 3,607. I've never seen this before. Real-time is always more and the most accurate until recently." Right? He adds, "Usually views are fairly predictable for a certain bread and butter content. There's a typical range you can expect based on thumbnail and title, but recently there's just been a few cases where it's way off. For me, I really noticed this since August the 1st. It does feel like views are down at least 30%. He adds, "Good luck with your investigation. Hope you can identify whether YouTube has changed. I don't know if restricted mode is it, but there's definitely something." He also included screenshots from his video statistics to prove his claims.
I see. So tired I nearly lost a run from forgetting to turn back on the auction. I've done that a few times. That is an unfortunate mistake. It's also funny though. I have screwed myself. I feel like in all the hundreds of hours I've played, I think I've lost at least a run because I fucked up and forgot to turn on the oxygen.
Magic the Gathering channel Tolarian Community College also reached out and says, "We've seen significant decrease in views in Magic the Gathering, and my friends who make Yu-Gi-Oh videos have confirmed they are seeing it too. If this is not specifically the restricted mode itself, it is connected, as the very videos I am seeing decreased views on are all ones that disappear when restricted mode gets turned on." He specifically adds, "You will notice the videos that disappear are my recent
Evolve, Gills, and
plays,
Swim?
including
No, I don't
the
think
recent
so.
one with Bosco and Irene, 2 stars of RuPaul's Drag Race, legit TV stars, big names, and the episode is literally the lowest performing of any shuffle up ever." YouTuber Legendary Drops reached out and said, "While I could maybe understand my videos that touch on more sensitive topics being restricted, social, political, or Roblox issues, for example, a 30-min documentary on Bungie with no cursing or mature themes is somehow blocked. I think you're right on with everything you are."
You know, actually, it's interesting timing because recently, I feel like the trend has been, I've seen a lot of like big videos pop up that's like, and maybe it's not like long-term trend, but for like the recent trend has been like Roblox pedophile caught, Roblox pedophile, caught out on Discord or something like this, or, various videos that are all just kind of mimicking that same theme. And then we had there was a controversy with Roblox. Roblox changed its rules, right? And then maybe YouTube is doing this in reaction to that, in the sense that sounds like they'd be hiding content, showing pedophiles being exposed in Roblox and other places, which kind of sounds like protecting pedophiles. I mean, I'm not going to make an allegation here, but I'm just saying maybe it's intentionally timed. Maybe it's just it's coincidental. Maybe, I don't know, but that is odd how that lines up in timing.
Out. Welcome to give any data you're trying to collect, and I likely think this is happening in tandem with YouTube's new AI age verification, sourcing its data from restricted mode settings and its AI filter. The idea that we have to manually submit wrongfully filtered videos, establish channels with hundreds of videos because their tool isn't operating properly, is just insane to me. YouTuber Marco Meatball reached out and said something that would normally pop up to 100k is getting cut off at 20 to 60k views, and I'm noticing new subscriber counts being like 1 to 10 when normally it would be more.
Yeah, what nobody said.
MMO
What
YouTuber Idol if he'd seen a reduction in views.
I thought you had a small
like
bomb.
15%ish, especially noticeable around the 3-day mark where I get my expected views, and then it starts to plateau more aggressively than usual. I then asked MMORPG YouTuber MMOBite, who goes by Styx, if he had seen any reduction in views, and he sent me 2 screenshots. One showing videos from 1 month ago, averaging between 20 to 33,000 views per video.
It depends on
and then
do you intend to use
from 2
missiles.
weeks ago, which was after we believed these changes would have happened, showing views from between 3.6 to 50.
It depends on if, based on your current weapon setup, can you reliably break through 1 shield without needing your missile? If you're on Sector 1, can you get through 1 shield reliably without using the missile? If you're on Sector 2, can you get through 2 shields reliably without using the missile? If you're on Sector 3, can you get through 3 shields reliably? Then you're free to sell it then. I mean, if you have 27 missiles, I might keep it for a situational time where it might be useful, but if you need the money to buy something or an upgrade and you're not even using the missiles anyway, I would sell it.
15k, a substantial drop. He then shared this graph with me, which shows average views per day on his second channel, which focuses on gacha games. We can see a pattern of sustained and healthy growth up until about 2 months ago, where we see a substantial drop, which ties into the timings of everything we've seen so far. YouTuber Pro Jared says, my gameplay channel uploads 5 days a week. Usually each video gets 10,000 to 12,000 views. Recently they have all been 6,000 to 7,000, a drop of 40 to 50%.
Damn.
The data we are seeing, limited as it is across all of YouTube, isn't just how 1 or 2 low-performing videos are affecting channels, but is instead showing a consistent drop in views across multiple channels and niches within the last 2 months specifically, where previous data on those channels was all showing stable viewership and predictable numbers. And here are some of the YouTube videos already made on this subject by established channels. Our views are down by Linus Tech Tips. Obligatory YouTube is broken video by Red Letter Media. YouTube is crushing our viewership by Second Wind. It's happening to us too by Bellular News. God damn it YouTube by Super Eyepatch Wolf over on his channel Regular Eyepatch Wolf. I was right, YouTube is completely broken by Brody Robertson, and many more. While each of these examples is anecdotal to that channel,
isn't that just an appeal to authority?
Of them all combined,
aren't you just saying, look at these bigger people saying what I'm saying?
Patterns. And then we even found some newer videos on larger established channels which have more likes than views. This, of course, shouldn't be possible, unless what counts as a view has changed. So after doing some more digging, this is what we have actually found and what we can do about it as both creators and viewers. Let's go. Several small changes have added together to multiply into a much bigger impact than each individual change would be capable of.
Okay, tell us.
YouTube seems to be making a larger difference between a simple view and an engaged view. And while we don't know exactly what the differences are, an engaged view would likely be someone who actively clicks on a thumbnail, someone who subscribes while watching, likes or dislikes a video, leaves a comment or returns to the video to watch it later, interacts with the video description links, shares it, or any combination of the above. And the view count may not be showing every single view as it used to, but instead engaged views, which are of course rarer. Then the restricted mode algorithm was also handed over to AI and is being slightly more extreme than it was before. Then YouTube does seem to be pushing smaller channels more, which on the surface sounds great. Supporting smaller creators is good. But what we are seeing is that push of smaller creators slows down as those creators approach the monetization thresholds. Likely because YouTube can still run ads on their non-monetized videos, but doesn't need to pay the creator themselves, because they aren't monetized yet.
That sounds like hope. It sounds like it's helping smaller people, and you're like, oh, but yeah, the big people are suffering though. Fuck the big people. I think there is a knowledge of crowd fallacy that might be better match for what he's doing. I forget the exact name of the fallacy. I see. Possibly. Well, it sounds a little bit like everyone's saying it, therefore it must be true, right? They're all saying it too. Did you see all these other people saying it? Therefore, it leads credence to my argument. Not necessarily. But what he's saying is that smaller channels benefit more somehow. I would think big channels, even though big channels, you know, they have insane amounts of viewership. They're big for a reason, right? They're big channels. But they're going to have a higher percentage of their viewership is going to be like so you'll have higher numbers altogether. You'll have higher total views, higher engaged views. But if what YouTube is doing is it's measuring a ratio, if it's doing like a ratio of like total subscribers to engaged subscribers, total viewership to engaged viewership, and it's favoring channels that have like, let's say they only have 10 viewers, but all 10 viewers are very engaged, that's going to get a big boost, right? If you have 10 subscribers, 10 viewers, and 5 of them are engaged, that's still going to be doing pretty well than like a big channel that has like millions of subscribers, but only like, let's say like 200,000 of them are engaged. That ratio is off. If that ratio, and I'm just kind of again speculating, if it's that ratio that's important, yeah, that would hurt bigger channels. It would help smaller channels, and yeah, I could see how when a smaller channel starts to grow, that help starts to wear off. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that, you know, I don't know. The thing is, whenever they make these changes, it's like, yeah, everyone's upset because how they thought everything worked before changed. I don't know. It could be you need to tell them, hey, switch it back. Or it could be maybe you should just adapt to the new algorithm and try and figure out how do you work with this new algorithm. You don't want to do that. Obviously, if I wouldn't want to do that. If I was a large channel that had millions of subscribers and millions of views, and suddenly I was getting like half that, I'd be like, no, I don't want to learn something new. I want to keep doing what I'm already doing. Switch it back. But I don't know. You know, there's something to be said for people who who don't want to adapt to changes. You either accept it or you change or you just fail. I don't know. You looked it up. It's wisdom of the majority. I see. That makes sense.
Combine this with the usual back-to-school view dip we see every year, and what looks
back
like
to
an
school
extreme
dip?
situation.
So your audience is children then. The back-to-school dip, where everyone went back to grade school, therefore you get a dip in viewership, right? Is that what you're saying?
Is actually the result of several smaller changes all hitting at once, exacerbating each other. Larger established YouTube channels, mine included, have benefited from being promoted because, frankly, it's a good idea to do that. A larger channel is reliably giving YouTube what it wants: audience click-through, longer watch times, reliable audience retention, hyper-specific demographics of viewers to advertise at. Chances are, if you're watching this, you've seen my MMORPG videos or retro gaming videos.
No.
That's two very specific niches, and my videos serve as delivery systems for adverts within them. But YouTube seem to be trying something new, pushing smaller channels, count views differently, use AI to moderate restricted mode, give these suggested video lists a little shuffle around, and see how that affects the viewer experience. So the end result is mid-sized to larger channels will feel the combined effects of all these smaller changes in less organic promotion and lower view counts shown on videos. But what can we do, both creators and viewers? As viewers, you've probably been told to support artists and creators you like via Patreon, and you're probably sick of being told to support artists and creators you like via Patreon, but having external reliable income can make sure creators can pay the bills and keep making content. While
Wait, so you not only do you have a almost million subscriber channel, but you also have a Patreon with this many patrons all giving you money? And you're trying to do a woe is me, my viewership dropped by 25%? Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't care. Good. Adapt. I don't care. You're fucking fine. You're fine. You're not gonna be on the streets. You're good.
YouTube play around with their ad revenue. But as creators, what can we do? Because it's important we adapt to the changes in the online
it is important.
landscape.
There you go.
It's our responsibility. Well, the answer to that is very
he
simple.
knows.
We don't know. We don't know what the changes
he does not know.
Or don't prioritize, and we don't know how to maintain relevance beyond
Never mind, he doesn't know.
Already do. And anyone who tells you that they know how to beat the system is a liar and is likely trying to sell
It's always been that way, though.
Rarely worth buying. So the truth is, restricted mode was a convenience.
That was true the whole fucking time, even before they changed the rules. Anyone who says they know how to game the algorithm is probably fucking lying. Anyone who's like, just do this, this, and this, and you'll fucking succeed as a YouTuber, is probably lying. It's been that way for a while. So if someone tells you that now versus in the past, I think it's the same thing. It's a very few people honestly know how it works exactly. Most people just say, I don't know, put out content. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it will hit the algorithm. Some of it won't. You kind of scattershot. You just do a lot of stuff. Eventually something will hit. Shed a tear for the millionaire YouTuber with thousands of Patreons. Yeah.
Scapegoat for a larger collection of smaller changes all adding together. The sky isn't falling, but the weather is definitely changing in the content creation world, and channels now need to endure by doing the only thing they can do: making the videos.
Keep doing what they're doing. Just keep on keeping on.
Discover them, and YouTube helps new people discover them. Then watch them, share them, and eventually YouTube will again catch up to support the system being sustainable for as many creators as possible. Smaller creators will be pushed. You as a viewer will discover smaller creators, which is great, but hopefully that push doesn't die off when those creators start building momentum toward monetization. The largest channels in the world won't notice these changes because those channels are larger than YouTube itself, and the more specific niche channels like mine may see drops in viewer counts temporarily and click-through, but hey, If we can endure the mental stress of seeing something you worked on start to flag behind, we will remain as pillars of our specific content niches.
So yeah, it's not the end of the world. You'll get over it.
Content creators are feeling it. It's all very scary up here, but the only thing we can do is keep making the content you originally subscribed for and hoping new people discover our videos, and this very volatile career just kind of keeps going. It's getting a bit stormy out here, but smooth seas do not skillful sailors make. So I'm going to hunker down and make the content you want me to make with the support of my Patreons and Twitch subs. If you are a content creator feeling the changes, endure. Your art
I was going to say,
value, and you will get through these changes. Cheers for watching. And as always, as best you can, have a great day.
Thanks. Like, it's one thing if this guy was like, I make all my money on YouTube, and YouTube's fucking, it's cutting my viewership by like a third. Then I'd be like, oh shit, that's probably cutting into your money pretty steeply, right? It's probably cutting into your wallet a bit. But then he's like, but YouTube's not my only source. I have these thousands of fucking patrons on Patreon. I'm like, oh, so YouTube's not cutting that. That money's fine. You're fine, dude. But major update 1 hour ago. I can prove YouTube has changed in a new video. Is it not this video we're watching right now? What the fuck do you mean? What? I don't think his new video is worth watching. 2 hours ago. 9 minutes long. I figured out the strat. What you gotta do is link videos in the comments of your last video. Just do that. No. Now the whole world wants to know, Big N, when's the main Neko or channel Neko videos? That's a good question. I mean, I'm probably going to start off with videos that are just my reacts. My videos are just going to be reacts to, like, so this weekend I'm intending to edit together what was basically the stream where I covered, what was it? That one, the grifter video. You remember the video about grifters and which movie critics were genuine and which ones were critiquing in bad faith? I'm probably going to edit that by cutting a lot of the fluff, cutting the times I talk to chat, and try and bring it down to maybe an hour if possible. But that was going to be maybe the first video I put out there. I got to edit more YouTube shorts, which are just going to be clips from the stream. So I think really, as it is now, if you're here during the stream, you're seeing the video content already, basically. Actually, no, it's all new. You got to go watch it. No. I mean, it would still help me. It would still support me if when I put it out, you do watch it. But I don't think you're missing anything if you don't. Is all I'm saying. I should, when I get the hang of things and when I get able to make videos faster, I could do reacts that are completely off stream. That way, it's entirely new to you, which I probably will do that. But, yeah, the critique, or the critic that was trying to gatekeep critiquing by saying everything he dislikes is nebulous. Yes, the nebulous guy. That one is technically content that you could have already seen, but I'm just going to put it out there. I guess YouTube people, who weren't on that stream might be able to see it and, it'd be new to them. But yeah. So far, if you're here on the stream every day, you're not missing anything. Advertise your reactions. That's a no-brainer, senpai. True. And putting them out on YouTube edited is basically advertising it. It's an advertisement for the stream to say, hey, you want to see this live? You want to see me do this live? Here's the stream. But if you want to just watch the video, hey, give me a viewership, just view it on YouTube. That's fine too. But either way.
Hello, I'm Josh Drive Hayes. I think I've discovered both the exact reason and the exact...
Dude, what? Your video is so much quieter. What did you do? What happened to your video? Why it's so much quieter? Oh, it doesn't have the stable audio on.
exact date the low views on YouTube issue started, but I need your help to gather
You hate
more
events?
data than I ever could.
Damn.
So I'm going to show you exactly how you
I hate when
can
you lose,
double-check
members
if you
to
have a YouTube
events.
channel. Now this needs a foundation, so check this out. All YouTube channels have access to the YouTube Studio, a load of data and analytics about your channel and your videos. Now, when you go to the Studio, it looks lovely and simple to use, but if you go to the Analytics tab and then click Advanced Mode, you'll get this much more complex looking line graph, and this is what we need. Because
more
we can use
lines.
This graph to see some fascinating stuff. Not just
it's so complicated. There's more lines.
Watched, but how long on average, where people clicked onto it from, and importantly for our video right now,
2 guys,
what
that's rough.
Device that view came from. I had the idea to search for this specifically while talking to YouTuber Rasputin, so massive thanks to them for suggesting this, and they were inspired by this video from Ludwig, so it's a pretty collaborative effort. But look at this.
I'm looking.
If you are a YouTuber and have a channel, follow along, because I've checked
All right,
with 5
get to
or
the
6
point
channels
already.
so far, and they've each been able to corroborate what I've found. But this video is going to reach way more people than I ever could just messaging people, and we'll gather way
Then
more
get to your
data.
fucking point already.
On the Advanced Analytics page, change the view on the left-hand side to the last 90 days. Then in the breakdown drop-down menu, select device type. This will let you see where your views are coming from.
Okay.
PCs, mobile phones, TVs.
Thank you for the hat.
tablets.
The witch
My
hat,
channel is
Stevie J.
consistently watched more on desktop PCs, more or equal to mobile phones. This is true for several other long-form channels I reached out to, including Rasputin, Wicked Wiz, ProJared, and Mother's Basement. In fact, if you look at this chart going back 2 years, desktop PC views have been consistently higher than mobile. But views across all 4 Tranks devices have followed a pretty consistent correlation, rising and falling with each other, strongly linked together. But if you are following along, I want you to specifically look at your views from device type in August, specifically around the August 9th.
So what, mobile views go down? Tablet views?
The desktop views specifically fall out of correlation with the other device types and become consistently lower. My analytics show a 4-day drop. So
that is odd.
Where the daily desktop views from a consistent 12,000 per day drop to 6,000 per day over 4 days and then remain at that. The other channels I've asked to check their analytics also corroborated this same drop. August 10th shows a substantial and sustained reduction in views from desktop source only, while not showing a correlation reduction from other device types. Quick side note, this correlation only happens to long-form videos and not to shorts. Channels which
try closing and reopening? Yeah, I did notice it was low. I just didn't know how to fix it. Try turning it off and on again.
Hello, I'm Josh Hayes. I think I've discovered both the exact reason and the exact date.
I think the problem is this I think the problem is the video was put out 2 hours ago, and YouTube hasn't had time to build the stable audio thing. I think it takes a little bit for the that to come online. So I can't select it, but I could do it on his other video. I don't know how to I don't know how to boost the audio on this. It's already pretty high. Can I even boost it? Maybe. It doesn't let me go higher than that.
You started, but I need your help to gather more data than I ever could. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can double check
Maybe
if you have a YouTube channel. Now this needs a foundation, so check this out. All YouTube channels have access to the YouTube Studio, a load of data and analytics about your channel and your videos. Now, when you go to the Studio, it looks lovely and simple to use, but if you go to the edited mode, probably has nothing to do with this. To show this switch again, if your channel is focused on shorts, follow this specific video by video comparison to see the correlation switch for yourself. And I can use videos from both restricted mode and normal mode to show that restricted mode probably has nothing to do with this. My analytics for Was It Good, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 shows on the day of release, more people watched this on desktop than on mobile, which is exactly what I would expect for my channel. The next video I released was It Good, Neverwinter Nights, Shadows of Udrantide, and again, more people watched this on PC than mobile. Not unusual. But that Udrantide video...
You inserted a code.
16th, the last video before this August 10th switch happens. And my next video, Was It Good, Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark, released on August 21st. And that was the first video ever on my channel to have a higher view count from mobile devices than from desktop PCs.
I'm not seeing the code.
Here is the complete graph showing every video I have ever released on the channel. The blue line is desktop views. The green is mobile. Desktop views have been consistently higher than mobile views within correlation, except from August 10th onwards. If we look at the last 90 days again, you can see the desktop view dip. But that's just my Josh Drive Plays Retro Gaming channel.
I'm trying to look. I'm not seeing it.
MMORPG channel. Well, here are the 90-day analytics by device view source type. And right there on August 10th, we see the blue line, which represents desktop views, dip below mobile for the first time. And the first video I release after that dip is recorded as being watched on mobile more than desktop.
Oh.
Here are the analytics for that channel for the last
I'm dumb. It wasn't that subtle. It was actually not that subtle. I just can't read. it'd be straightforward if I could read. Hold on. But yeah, I mean, he's kind of boring. He's boring me.
It's very stable.
I get it. Yeah. Desktop should be the highest. I understand, and it's no longer the highest, which implies the restrictor view seems to affect desktop views more than anyone else. Oddly enough. That's bizarre. Sure, I'll give you that. But what the fuck? Okay, now how do you fix that? How do you get around that? You didn't really tell me. Now if I look at my lives, I guess, right? Can I switch it? Hold on. All right, so if I'm looking at mine right here, if I go to restricted mode on, right? So I've done every weekday for a while. Restricted mode on. Yeah, all my videos. 2 of the shorts are fine, which maybe explains why they got so much viewership. But shorts I think get more viewership no matter what. But wait, why was this one fine? The pianist joke was fine? What was the one that got censored? Hold on. Sorry, Neko. I try not to be too negative, but he was so boring. It's true. No, that's good. Tell me if it's boring. That's fine. I was getting bored, and then you said you were bored, and you're like, yeah, you're right. Oh, the sword arms. The sword arms is a little graphic, but that actually got the most views. That one was restricted, but that actually got the most views on the shorts. But all my lives, literally every single one of my lives is blocked in the restricted mode. So, huh. You nearly fell asleep. Damn. All right, well, should we play a game, or what should I do here? I'm going to take a break, but I got to figure out what we do. Low T haze. What's a low T haze? Low T haze. You want me to play FTL? Is that not going to put people to sleep? No, you. No, you. FTL is awesome. I agree. FTL is awesome. Did you say that you got... Oh, I did get Dome Keeper. That's true. Let me double check. Let me make sure I'm not, like, fucking imagining that. Did I hear Charlie Kirk got... About Charlie Kirk Reloaded? What, you mean Ben Shapiro? As in, like, he's gonna replace them? I did hear about that. Where is it? Dome Keeper, where you at? Oh, there. Wait. How is this alphabetical and I still can't find it? Bruh. Maybe I just don't have it downloaded? Let me double check. How do I just find all games? I'll go to the store. The store should tell me, right? I guess I don't have it. I thought I did. Maybe? No, I thought I bought it. But right now it is 60% off. No, the game? I have not heard about the game. Is it basically like JFK Reloaded? Is it the same devs? Should I have 5 or 6 in weapons? I guess that depends on what weapons you have available to you. Like, do you need 6? Or are you able to use... Do you only have like a 3 and a 2 and 5 is enough for you? Oh, I've been caged. I've been caged. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Get jailed on, prison lord. Thank you. Thank you for the sombrero. I've been deported. Thank you for the jail and the sombrero. Get jailed, nerd. Damn. Damn. Gotta goon hard. Is that a song? Da 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 bumba. That's what it made made me think of that, but I don't know. Gotta goon hard. It doesn't really work. Da ba da ba da bumba. So I could buy Dome Keeper. I don't own it, but I can buy it. It's 60% off. There's original soundtrack. What is this? Engineer Gear Pack. Or I can get all the DLC for 52% off. Because I want the West to fall. Excuse me? Being White's disgrace, being White's... What, are you singing a song, Micro? What's going on? Are you okay? But yeah, I guess I misspoke. I thought I did own it. Turns out I do not. Unfortunate. It's true. You're gonna tell me to buy it though, right? I mean, I probably should. Redeem Dome Keeper SAR, but do I get the DLC? Is the DLC worth it? Like, all the DLC seems to be gives you a... Like, this DLC... Here, I'll show you real quick. Here's an example of the DLC, right? This DLC called the Assessor Gear Pack costs $2. Now, keep in mind, right now, the full game... Right now, the full game is $7. Right now, the full game is $7. But if I go to this DLC, the Assessor Gear Pack, that is a third of the price, a little under a third. What does it give me? It gives me a cloak to make me warm and mysterious looking. It gives me a sea dragon that is small but has a loud, welcoming voice. It gives me 2 additional music tracks. That doesn't seem worth $2 if the game itself is $7. If I go to the other pack, the Engineer Pack, what does that give me? A hardened suit, an appropriate choice for digging in hostile environments. So is this just a look, or is it just... It doesn't seem functional, it seems like it's just a look. So you can dig... It's a cosmetic goodie, so you can dig in style. The skin. So it gives you a skin, a pet, and a music track, like the other one. Why? Why are those not just included in the main game? I'll get the $7. I think the DLC is retarded. You need to start streaming your FTL runs? You could. What about October 24th? A friend told me I've not played it. Dome Keeper is the best game ever until you realize it's easy to cheat the mechanics 6 hours in. Really? How do you cheat the mechanics? The Hajumble Bundle. What? Did you redeem? I did not. Demos are fun too, true. Halberd Beam, Burst Laser 2, Leto, Breach Missile. What about it? Shitty laptop, Shekel it up. Humble choice. Oh, it was in 2024 was the humble choice? I see. No, I didn't get it, I guess. I guess I did not get it. But I could still play the... Yeah, there's a lot of demos I could play. But what the fuck was that? One special day. What? What the fuck is this? Hold on. It's level the playing field. It's for disabled gamers, it looks like. This third-party event is presented by Special Effects. Neko, have you reacted to any Nepal content? I have not seen any Nepal content, no. What makes these disabled games? Are they made by disabled developers? Is Dome Keeper made by a disabled developer? I don't understand. It's a charity to help people with disabilities to get access to the transformative power of gaming through innovative use of accessible technology. Wow. Wow. Nepal had a boogaloo. I saw that they were, I mean, on my own time, I saw that they were chasing their financial, what do you call him, like a financial administrator or something through the river, and they were kicking him and taking his clothes. The people hunted down all the leaders and gave them hugs. Did anyone actually get killed though? As far as I read, I didn't really see anyone actually die though. They were just kind of booted out. Could be wrong on that. Syncopath. The fuck is this? Do we want to play the Shadow Government Simulator demo? Maybe. Be a puppet master. We can join the Illuminati. The people's hunted down. Oh, I read that. All right. Well, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. And then we can hype up for some game. I don't know. We'll think of something. I've got a lot of... We'll maybe do a demo or something. Got a lot of options. Clearly, we can do Spelunky. Deus Ex is just every conspiracy made into the bestest game. Yeah, Deus Ex is really good. That is something I gotta finish. Like, in terms of games I have to come back to and haven't finished, we got Yakuza 6, we got UFO 50, we got Spelunky 2, I still got Shogun Showdown. Haven't played that in a little bit. I've got Psychopomp that I haven't finished, Order 13, Into the Breach, Hollow Knight, of course. FTL, there's still technically stuff I could do in that. Elden Ring DLC, Deus Ex, Dave the Diver, Dark Souls 2, Clair Obscure, Expedition 33. There's still Binding of Isaac runs I could do, Balatro. Can we vote? We could. Pocket Dungeon is on a humble. Pocket Dungeon. Is that the Pokemon game? What's Pocket Dungeon? I'll set up not a prediction. I'll set up a vote. Oh. Balatro, you're addicted? I'll throw that on the options here. Like what? I'll put what game, and then we got, let's go, Balatro. We'll get, Binding of Isaac. Deus Ex. Hollow Knight. Is that... I'm running out of options here. I'm running out of room for options here. Yeah, it is a card game. You've never seen it? It is a fun, addictive game. Thank you for the fireworks. Nobody. Man, Hollow Knight, Deus Ex. I actually, instead of Deus Ex, I'm gonna put I'll put FTL in there. Hollow Knight, and then last but not least, what was the one I was gonna put in there? Spelunky or Shogun Showdown? I'll put Shogun. Well, nah, I'll put Spelunky at the end. Spelunky 2. Okay. I'll put out this this. I was gonna add in like other demos. Shit. I don't have enough room for all that. I want to put like a last option here that's like demos, but whatever. All right, we will see. Anyway, I'm gonna put out the poll, and I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Okay, vote on the poll. Starting the poll now. Should see it pop up any moment now. And then I will be right back. Okay, BRB. Okay. Hello, hello, I'm back. Welcome back. Hello. Did I just welcome myself back? Maybe. Hello. Let's see what people say. Hero, wake up. Were you trying to game the system? None of these are anything I suggested. What did you suggest? I missed it. I missed what you suggested. I forget. Thank you for the fireworks, nobody. Thank you. Thank you for the I don't know what you call it. You're welcoming me back with fireworks. It's nice. Thank you. Balatro is the way. Let's go. You thought those were your earbuds? I see. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you, nobody. Thank you. All right. So we will do Balatro. I haven't done Balatro in a long while, so I'm going to remember why I hate it. Or maybe I'll remember why I love it. We'll see. All right, let me change the category here. We're going to switch it out to Balatro. There's still so much in Balatro I haven't done, I think. I don't even know how much time I put into it. Let's double check. Did I get anyone? No. Okay. Man. Alright. Where the heck is the Balatro? I haven't played in so long. So if I look at my Balatro thing here, it says I've played Balatro for basically 190 hours. I've got 22 out of 31 achievements. So let's start that up. Boop. Alright. So we can change the death count. It's still 0 on that game. Okay. Should be able to see it. It's not showing itself yet, but... Bro. There we go. Okay. Okay. You had stuff in the chamber? This stream sucks. I've been had stuff in... What do you mean? Like, game recommendations? Do you mean you put them in the game recommendation channel or the idea channel or something? You gotta remember, I play mostly free stuff. I'm gonna mostly play games I either own or are free, or I liked it enough to buy it because I played the demo. Discord, yeah. Wait, are you not already in the Discord? Thought you were. Cheap shit too? Yeah, but even if it's like $2, I'm like, yeah, but do I know I'm gonna like it? I'm missing one voucher. What voucher am I missing? Oh. Reduce my hand size down to 5? I've never done that. Huh. Hand size up. Okay, well. And I'm missing some jokers. I got most of them. Alright, let's play. So what decks do I play with? This is the Ghost deck. You're shilling it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, well, I guess, but still, fuck you. That's fair. No, I get you. That's fair. Hey. I understand you joking. That's okay. No worries. Everyone else is just mean without apologizing, so. Did I beat the Joker list? Oh, maybe we can do challenges. Yeah, let's try challenges. Is that one of the challenges? Because I don't think I have it unlocked yet. There's still a lot of challenges I haven't done yet. Luxury tax. Hold -1 cards in hand for every $5 you have. What? 4 hands per round. 3 discards per round. I don't understand. 10 hand size. 4 hands per round. Oh, 4, 3, 5 Joker slots. 2. What's the trick? What's the hard thing? I guess I don't understand the restriction. 10, 9, 10 down to 2. That's normal, right? It's normal deck. More money you have, the less cards you have? Oh. Your hand reduces for every $5. Okay, I get it. Okay. I'll try it. Joker list is the last challenge you hated. So much suffering. Yeah, I've never. I mean, I'll definitely play it when I get there, but I haven't had it yet. 300 or a free holographic. Let's get the free holographic. All right, we'll go for the 450. Now we can decide, like, what am I going for? Am I going for flushes or am I going for... And flushes are usually the easiest. Oh, I usually play this with a controller. What am I doing? That's why I felt wrong. Most of them are not fun. True. How do I do this again? Boop, 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 boop. Discard. Discard. Fuck. Running out of discards. There. That wasn't enough? Oh, shit. My bad. Most of them are fun, not too hard. Oh, I misread that then. They are fun. The opposite. Well, we'll try. We'll try. Oh, I have no more discards. Fuck it. Play that. There we go. Get another flush out there. Cash out. Alright. We got money though, which is gonna reduce, but we got our... All cards are considered face cards. Yeah, I'll take it. It's free. We got a 10 multiplier already. Good. Now if we can get things that support face cards, that'd be great. Destroy 2 selected cards. 3 shield or 6 engine, an interesting dilemma. I mean, I would normally... 100 chips. Hearts. We can do a focus on hearts. I usually put my focus on shields first over engines, but... Like, if I know in that current sector I need 3 shields, I'm gonna get the 3 shields first, and then anything I have after that I put into the other engines, but... I'll get that. That's no brainer. Okay. Next run. If I can go all in on this run, if you could, you would. I see. You're gonna bet on it, you mean? Interesting dilemma. I'm on a rock, by the way. The sector. The rock sector. I see. Let's go. All spades are debuffed. That's fine, because I'm favoring hearts right now. Oh, that was easy. Well, that was easy. The 10 multiplier worked. 3 of a kind. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card whenever a booster is opened. Oh, I guess I'll take that. Okay. I guess I could take... Well, let's get a booster. So we want to keep, ideally, what is this? Gives a total sell of all the jokers. Converts up to 3 to hearts. We want that. That's... The problem is, I know for a fact, because we're going hearts, the game, the difficulty seems to always game the system against you, so if the game detects you're mostly going hearts, and it hasn't used this boss chip on you yet, it's going to make a boss chip that says all hearts are no longer usable for that boss. It's going to do it. Like, cards played previously, this anti are debuffed. I guess that's not a big deal, but... Double tag, I want the double tag. And I want the double joker tag. The double negative joker I'll take. Okay. We have almost all the hearts, so I'm gonna try and get... Let's discard these. I need a heart. God damn it. I mean, hopefully this is enough. This is probably enough anyway, but... Oh, it's close. Alright. Nice. New Dog is streaming with Kai Sinat. But you're the true dog in this space on Twitch. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. I'm the doggo. Neko the doggo? Doggo the Neko? AKA Neko? I don't know. Really, I'm a Neko, but... Cards played with spades get +3 multiplier. Take it. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. Yo, that's gonna earn me a lot of $5 since every card's a face card. But then it's also gonna be an issue where I gotta spend it. I don't know where to put it. I'll leave it at the end, I guess. Whatever. Celestial or Tarot? Well, we can get both. Oh, we got the Hierophant. Enhances 2 cards. We don't do any of these. Oh, shit. Full house, I guess. Okay. Destroy 2 cards, create 2 planets, Wheel of Fortune, reverts 3 to clubs, creates a random joker. What do you do? Turn 1 to a stone card. I think I'm selling you. That could be really good. Random Joker is also good. I'm gonna Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Okay. Well, fuck. Unfortunate. What? Don't I have clubs? Oh, it's spades. That's spades. My bad. Hands us 2 cards. Okay, hold on. Use that. So far, so good. Although I think I'm still worried about as this escalates higher. I don't know if I have enough. Yeah. 3 for every each Joker card, plus 18 multiplier. Okay. We can still get 1 more Joker, but we don't have money for it right now. Discard that. Oh, it gave me money. Nice. I forgot about the discard money. Nice. Alright, we've got doubles all probabilities. So if this is 1 and 2, does that make it 2 and 2? So 1 and 3 becomes 2 and 3. Does 1 and 2 become 2 and 2? And this one's 1 and 2. Would this also become 2 and 2? It does. 100% of the time it works out. Alright. Nice. Sure. We gotta get our money down. We'll up flushes. Flushes are good. Three of a kind up. Moon, meh. Oh, it's creating shit. 2 lucky cards. I guess we'll have three of a kind again. That's fine. Well, just to get rid of the money, we can re-roll, I guess. Re-trigger all held in card hands or abilities is worth 1 and 1. 3. Is there any card up here I don't really care about losing? These are all good. I mean, this one I don't really care about losing. I guess the tarot card anytime a booster pack's opened, but play a counterspell, of course. Dice Joker and Heart is so good. True. True. I want the re-trigger is really powerful though. I don't know what I could sell. Maybe I just have to do without. Hallucination is the weakest. The problem though is if you consider, I mean, I don't want to lose the spade one. I could lose the spade one, but it's a negative. So, like, I could sell the spade one, but it's also a negative. So it means like I could keep it forever without using a Joker slot. Because like this, if I'm going to take this, it's going to use up a Joker slot. So it has to be a non-negative spot. Abstract is a multiplier. I mean, Abstract I can get rid of, I guess. Is Heavy Ion worth it with what I got? I think Heavy Ion's almost always worth it. I'd say yeah. If you can afford it, yeah, I would go for the Heavy Ion. Ion guns are really good. Alright, making this is gonna be a gamble. I'm gambling here, but okay. I have more luck with the burst laser. Oh, keep the burst laser, definitely. Yeah, no. Keep the burst laser. I forgot you had the burst laser. Don't sell that. I like the laser weapons. Like the, when I say laser, I don't mean beam weapon. I know laser and beam are two different things. You must place at least 5 cards. Easy. Wait, do we? I feel like we still discard just for the money. Okay. It didn't re-trigger. It didn't need to, but oh, it's all held in hand. I misread that. I misread it. I thought it would re-trigger all Jokers. I thought this would work way differently. I misread the ability. Psychic trips me up. I keep forgetting to put 5 cards up. Psychic. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that is annoying because you waste hands like that, right? You bought a human instead. Nice. I mean, personnel is almost always very useful no matter what. Almost always. 2 enchants to destroy it, but it comes back even better. I'll buy the voucher. Redeemed. Get redeemed. Thank you for the glasses, Stevie J. Buy that, sure. Creates a random joker. Yo. Convert to hearts. Alright, so ace 4 and 2, you're gonna be converted. Okay. Buy this. Destroy 2 cards. I do need to use that. The thing is, this is the best card, but it's a diamond. I gotta switch it to something that's not a diamond eventually. I'm gonna kill the mime. I didn't think about it, so I'm killing the mime. I'm gonna generate a random joker. +2 multiply for every $5. That's not good. So I'm gonna sell that. Can I use this yet? No. I'll buy a banana. Diamond mentioned, yeah, but it was an in-game diamond. We're playing a card game, okay? I want to use this. Buy and use it. We'll buy it and use it later, I guess. We'll use it later. All booster packs are free. Yeah. Okay, so here we will delete this and this. And then we'll use this. Sell and sell. Alright. That lowered our hand even more. Fuck. Wait, we gotta discard though for the memes. The money memes. Okay. Yo, thank you for the helmet. Beautiful. Wait. Oh, the banana already broke. It was 2 out of 6, so I guess it's not unexpected. Thank you for the military helmet, Stevie J, appreciate it. The tinfoil hat 1 minute ago is also under the helmet. Thank you, nobody. Appreciate it. Kaiser helmet, indeed. Alright, we got some played cards with club suit, give +7. We're already focused on hearts. We can get our abstract back. Alright, so we buy this. We sell it for 3. We buy this, but we're gonna keep it for now. Okay. Well, by buy, I mean we're really just getting it for free. We will up the full house. Boop. Alright, well, we're gonna, the hearts. And the clubs, I guess. No, we don't have a spade. Okay. I use that. I use Wheel of Fortune. Yo! What did that do? Is that multiplier? Nice. Which we can move back here now. I don't know, I like the multipliers first. I think that's how this works. Left ear, Neko playing a card game that I don't understand. Right ear, Russian babushka. Explaining how life was during the Soviet times? That sounds cozy. Not the how life was during those times. I meant listening to those 2 streams at once is clearly cozy. The money. Another Wheel of Fortune. Nice. 2 and 2 chance for booster, and we're gonna move this down here as well. I like to keep the multipliers to the left. So if it's just chips increase, I keep that furthest left. Next would be multipliers to the right of that. Then to the right of that would be the multipliers, which would be something like this. Basis Joker, there's no reason that can't just be over here, I guess, but... yeah, that's fine. Anyway, with reroll, we've got money. +1 discard. Nah. Can I get rid of anything? If we find something better than abstract, I guess. Yo, hologram. Hologram is really good, actually. Sell that. So we're gonna... Well, yeah, we'll buy hologram. It's not good yet. It gets better. It gains 0.20. So we gotta like add a bunch of cards to our deck. Not discovered yet. When a round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand. That could be good. What seals do I have? I have 1 card with a seal on it. I mean, that could be good. Better than this, though? Probably not. For each blind skip, get currently a 2x multiplier. Do I have anything that handles face cards? All our face cards. I earn money if it's a face card. Neko, would you have a Moldovan waifu? It's like fake country that was created between Ukraine and Romania, but it's technically a real country though. I mean, maybe, I guess. I guess maybe. I'm not like, I don't know anything about Moldova, but maybe. Three. Polish? Sure. Sure. Alright. Next round. Start with 0 discards. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we might be fucked. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. That was closer than I thought, but 0 hesitation? What do you mean? Wee Joker. It gets +8 chips each time 2 is played. Oh, I don't have 2s, I don't think. A wee little Joker. Sure. Use. Alright. Another negative. Yep. Play that one. Discard. Okay. Play that. Nice. 21,000 is about the best I can do right now. You said Poland? Sure, without any hesitation whatsoever. I mean, I don't really have any negative qualms with Poland, I guess. I can't think of anything wrong with Poland. This is a useless fucking card to have. Adds chips if I have a 2-pair, but I'm not playing 2 pairs. Hanged Man. Delete 2 cards, huh? Sure, I'll gain a discard, sure. Sure. Death. Alright, so we want you and you get deleted. Grade 2, yeah, sure. Okay. The Bot of Thea? I don't know how to say your name, but welcome to the Kick Chat. You look like a VTuber, but a VTuber also a VTuber. True, that's me. Thank you for the aviator glasses, Stevie J, appreciate it. And the military helmet 3 minutes ago, thanks. I just noticed it. I look like a VTuber, but a VTuber also a VTuber. It's true. These are true facts. Alright, we're gonna copy a card. So I guess this king was, how does it work? It selects, okay. Convert the left card into the right card. Yeah. Nice. You look like a girl, but a grown adult. It is true. True. Oh, shit. All face cards are debuffed. I gotta sell this then. All cards are considered face cards. I gotta sell this then. You love fucking... I don't have a body pillow. What are you talking about? Alright, I'm selling that. Alright, we discard now. This might be we might be gone here. Well, maybe that's enough. Damn, we need another one. Nice. Alright, just barely we made it. Stop saying cuss words, bitch. You're the one saying cuss words. I do not have a trans body pillow. This is false. This is fake information. Fake news. 3 times if played hand contains a 3 of a kind. Redeemed. Get a spectral. Lovers. We'll turn you into a wild card. Add a negative joker. Negative to a random joker, -1 hand size. Destroy 1 random card and add 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. You sound like you might have some issues. What do you mean? I look like you want to eat my ass, but I can't. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what that looks like. Thank you for the Witch Hat, Stevie J. You're so boring, boy, playing cards and shit. That's what I'm doing. It's Balatro. Have you never played? Have you never played Balatro? Nice. Three of a kind. Three of a kind. Nah. Justice does what? Turns one into a glass card? What good is that? Damn. Sell. I guess I'll take it. It's not great, but I'll take it. Yeah, troll is bantering. Did you just laugh but didn't laugh and also laugh? What? I think. I might have. Gives a free Mega Celestial. Let's do it. Use this. Nice. What did that give me? Is that a hollow? Oh, that's chips. Mods, give him +7 int to increase his banter. I'll try. Well, I'm not the mods. We don't have mods in chat. If we did, you know, maybe things would go better. We'll get a full house, sure. No repeat hand types this round. Oh, shit. What is mods, right? What is this mod that you speak of? Nice. Damn it. Flush it up. Oh shit, 97,000, damn. Yo, thank you for the Maxwell cat, Chris Bonerman. Where's Chris Bonerman? He's here? What the fuck? Ahoy hoy. You know what, freaking British guy? I'm not British. You saying I'm British? Do I sound like I say bottle of water? Do you want a bottle of water? Not what I say. Earn $1 at the end of every round. Unique planet card uses round 6. Nah. Nah. Guess we'll go 4 and 4. You're horny? I mean, I kind of figured based on the talk of eating ass and fucking a body pillow. It sounds pretty self-evident, I'd say. You guys are lucky cards now, but also you are a wild card. But also, create 2 planets. Say cuss words, bitch, fucking, and motherfucker. Yeah, I just did. What's wrong with that? Mother, bitch, fuck. Sar. I can't do repeat hands. Oh shit, alright. Oh, it doesn't matter. One hand was enough. One was enough. Neko, did you have a nice dinner today? Yeah, I'd say it was good. I had spaghetti, and it was delish. But yeah. Re-trigger the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. Nah. Glutinous? Nah. Glutinous. Gluttonous. Stop fake laugh. What did you miss tonight? You missed... Someone is, what's the word? What's the word when you're doing like a comedy show and someone's in there being like, tell better jokes? You love men and you love me. I'm a Latina, by the way. Are you men? I do not love men. I have a big ass, by the way. That's cool, but as long as you're not a man. The glutinous Joker, yeah. He's thick. Neko reacted to some Charlie Kirk content, then some YouTube algorithm discussion, and then took a break. Then we're doing Balatro. Yeah, sounds like a typical night, right? Reroll the boss ante. That could be very useful. 4 spectrals though. What is the boss? The boss? What? Hold on. How do I see what's coming up? -1 hand size? That's nothing. That's nothing. Shut the fuck up. Twitch? What's wrong with Twitch? Why you got problems with Twitch? Glutinous Joker is a celiac. What does that mean? I don't know what celiac disease means. Fucking Twitch bitches. They are Twitch bitches, that is true. Imagine being a Twitch bitch. Alright, we got that. Ew, right? Couldn't imagine. Hello, kick chatter, yeah. Celiac is anti-gluten disease. Oh, I gotcha. Create 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. This one. Nice. One free reroll, nah. Add the stone card to the deck when blind is selected, nah. Those are both trash. Skip blind, give money. Well. Skip. Mega Celestial Pack. We gotta fight this one. You prefer YouTube? Yeah, but Twitch has the redeems? True. Yeah, the problem is Twitch is a double-edged sword in that it has all the redeem content, but it also is the one that has the advertisements. So, unfortunate. Shut the fuck up, Twitch! Bitches, I'm tired of you bitch-ass Twitch. Damn. Damn. Oh, fuck, but I got too much money. I forgot we're in a challenge where I can't have money. This is fine. Well, actually, hold on. You are gonna become glass card. Alright. This better be enough. The glass broke. But it worked. Bro's talking some trash. Yeah, he's heckling me. Kick's better fucked. It's better fucked. Gotta go, bye, good night. Alright, thanks for stopping by, cute kitty. Thanks for being here, appreciate you. Remember, it's Friday, so I will not be here Saturday and Sunday. But I'll see you on Monday. Next stream will be Monday. Also, if you're... Well, I don't think you're on the Discord, but... If you're 18 or over, if you're not a minor, go ahead and join the Discord. Otherwise, the Discord is 18 plus. But we will be doing a watch party for Frerin on Saturday, tomorrow. Either way, good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Card art is cool in this game. True. It is cool. I like it. Shut up, YouTube. E. Yes, E. Kick is better. Fucker. This guy really likes Kick. Earn 4. Nah. Reroll the boss again. Yeah, just in case. Although, what is the boss? I should be able to see it right now. Oh, that's the boss that I'm about to do right now. Watch party? Watching what? Frerin, the anime, the old elf lady. On the Discord, if you're on there, the Neko Discord. Shut up, Twitch. Don't talk to no more. Fuck Twitch. I'm coming again, he says. Yo, legendary. Hold on. Creates a legendary Joker. What can we get rid of? I guess the common one. Sell that. Delete 2 cards. You and you. Get out of here. What? I thought that deleted them. Oh, I'm dumb. That's fine. The hell is that? Disables the effect of every boss blind. Based and legendary Joker build. You created my profile picture? True. But I meant, are you on the net court though? I know you're on the Tim court. You are on. Oh, you did. You already answered that. I see. Never mind then. You don't want to watch it? I see. That's okay. I've been kicking the hornet's nest as of late, and I mean that in a figuratively sense. What have you been doing? How have you been kicking the hornet's nest? Who are you agitating? Kick cuck chair is real. YouTube, shut up, you freaking diddycock. Damn. Shut up, YouTube. Damn, shit's getting whack. Shit's getting whack for real. Getting wiggity wiggity whack. Death. Doubles money. I don't want double money. We'll just do a death card. Why can't I use it? Oh, I gotta highlight them. What's my deck look like? It's 22 hearts, well 26 hearts effectively. Pretty good. I'm trying to get rid of everything that's not a heart. It's almost working. Use that. Nice. -1 hand size. Cross-platform beefing, yeah. Shut up, you two. I'm done with your videos and shit. Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can see everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. You'll live to see this planet crumble. I think you shifted into invincible here. Damn it. Uh-oh. Damn it. I don't have enough for a flush yet. There we go. Beautiful. Look what they have to do to mimic a fraction of our power. Exactly. Can't say here because of it. Wasn't just one incident, but multiple. Uh-oh. Now I'm curious, but if you can't say, that's okay. Don't hit TOS, I guess. Celestial packs always contain the planet. Yo. Yeah, I'll take that. Arcana it up. Arcana. Destroys up to 2 selected cards. You and you? No, well... You and you, I guess, get destroyed. What do you do? Create 2 tarot cards? Well... none of these are that good. I guess I'll make you into... Wait, okay, so you and you increase in strength. And then you and... I guess just you will become a glass card. Alright. More like too many incidents to type out. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, can you give me a vague idea on what kind of incident we're talking? Destroys 2 cards. Sell that. Increase the rank, I guess. You and you. Nah. Okay, I guess we're good. D6 tag, rerolls in the next shop, start at 0. Sure. Sure, we'll do that. Wait, we can change stuff. So you guys, hold on. Whoop. Okay. Although we could... It's all hearts, kinda. Oops, all hearts. Flush house. That's a different hand, though. Oh, it's still effective, though. Neko is a full spectrum of incidents. Is this true? Do you think so? Ooh, that's a lot of money. Converts 3 to hearts. Creates up to 2 planet cards. So we'll use this. We will create 2 planet cards, okay. Wait, it's supposed to give me the planet cards I have, though. That I use the most. Bro. I was ripped off. Devil. What does the gold card do? I don't know. Left into right. So you yeah. Nice. Reroll. One involved me roasting a Discord server, especially the mods, except 3 I'm cool with. IRL, one of my lawnmower wheels fell off. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you fix your lawnmower, but hey, Discord mods deserve to be made fun of. It's true. This is a fact. If this is the last battle, I can get rid of this. Replacer. Shut up, horny Neko fucking Neko. Excuse me? What do you mean? 3 times multiplier if you have at least 16 enhanced cards in your full deck. I do. There's a 3 times. Yo, okay. Alright, we're getting rid of What can we get rid of? We'll keep that. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. We have one choice. We get rid of hallucination. And we buy driver's license. Okay. I think we're in the last. This is the last one for the challenge. Which should be easy, because I've got, you know, I've already got, I think I can just do this one hand. One hand? Let's see. Janny's sweep for free? They do, it's true. Did you just say, excuse me, to a famous fuck? To a famous fuck? What do you mean? What's a famous fuck? Is it someone who fucks and is famous? Or like that old fuck? Like that, like fuck as in a person? I roasted them with every sneaky insult and clap back in the book. Nice. Yo, snap. Yo, clap back. 1 million points? Jesus. We won the challenge. Should we keep going? Endless mode. See how far we can go. Stop. Shut your bitch ass up. No, I refuse. I am an independent cat. Bye. Get a job. Job. A job. I have a job. You get deleted. Boop. Can't afford that? Alright. We'll skip. I don't want any of this, actually. Never mind. See, all right. Stop scaring me with your ears. What do you mean? What is my ears doing? Wait, why was it last time so high? Was it because of the glass card? Glass card's OP. You're self-employed? That's good. Good. Being self-employed is based. Left becomes right. Nice. Hallucination again. Nah, I'm good. Three of a kind. Nah, I can't use either of those. Yourself unemployed? Nice. Based. Oh shit, that wasn't enough? Okay. Soy employed. Yeah, apparently. Imagine being soy employed. You soy employer. Yo, Battlefish followed me on Kick. I didn't notice. Thank you for the follow. Didn't pop up, but I don't think I'm allowed to have that pop up. I'm not allowed. I'm a good boy. Thank you for the sombrero, Stevie J. Appreciate it. Planet cards in your consumable area give 1.5 times multiplier for their specified hand. Yo. That's good. No, I refuse. Can I just wait? Do I have to use it, or can I just put it in my hand? God damn it! I wanted to hold it. I didn't want to use it. Two times the multiplier if the hand is a flush. Do we have the room for that? I'd have to either get rid of the legendary or get rid of the oops all sixes. Which one do I do? I already know I'm gonna be trouble for that roasting session today, but it was worth it. I'm not worried about the server owner either. Nice. Well, it's always nice when you know you're good. You're in good with the owner, but then you have trouble with the mods, but you know the owner will back you up. Then you can kind of fuck with them a bit. That is fun. Thank you for the pixel glasses, Stevie J. Appreciate it. And the sombrero. 1 minute ago. Neko, did you have any banger tweets lately? Nah, well, nothing that really popped off. Everyone on Twitter is just talking about the Charlie Kirk situation right now, so nothing really sticks out. I got my account locked for like 12 hours. That was yesterday. I recently got it unlocked, so. You're so yuck. Ew. Wow. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the. I'll get rid of that. I'll get the tribe. And I'll skip the others. All right, we need 1 million. Can we do it? Can we do it? The fuck was that? Oh, I discarded 3 face cards? I see. We don't have the glass cards though, which is kind of worrying. Fuck. Where are the glass cards? Erg die? He did die. Twitter made me delete my bad tweets. My account was locked, but that was before Elon bought it. I had said that Ellen Page was great in the movie Juno. What's so controversial about that? Just because they chopped their tits off and became a man? As for my lawnmower, it's an older model. After I got the wheel put back on it, it started smoking like a freight train and burned a gasket. Well, that sucks. That sounds like it. Is that an expensive repair? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's fixable. It only took a few minutes for my account to get locked after I tweeted that. I say, damn. I mean, it sounds like you struck a nerve with some folks. Bye, my sexy pie, my horny pie, my sexism pie. Yo, thank you for the follow on Kick the Batosia, however you say that. Goodbye, have a good one, enjoy your weekend. I won't be here Saturday, Sunday, but I guess I'll see you Monday. I stream every weekday at 8 Central to roughly midnight. Book. Shit, okay. Flush House though. 18 versus 18. Oh. Nice. It's not fixable, or it's not. What did I ask? Did I ask if it's repairable? I think that's what I asked, but I forget. My brain is giving up already. You weren't allowed to dead name because it was against TOS and they were calling it hate speech, so I tested by complimenting the person about a role. And the movie was many years before the transition. Oh, yeah. What's the new name? Ellen Page is now something, what? So it still starts with an E, I think, right? Now they will say that goofy stuff never happened. Of course, they'll pretend it's in. It should be on Blue Sky, you would think, you know, where they do that goofy stuff still. Pretty dumb. It's an easy. Oh, it is an easy repair. Or is it, are you saying that's what I said? I said it's an easy repair, and you said it's not. Elliot, yeah, that's the name. That's what I was trying to think of. Fuck. Skip. Rare Joker. 14 million. I forgot how quickly it goes up. It goes up insanely high. Like, I don't think I can hit 7 million. It's like exponentially higher. This is not working out. Uh-oh. $2 million, all right. We might be losing here. Oh shit. I think we're screwed. I mean, we already beat the oh. We already beat the challenge. It's just how far we can go now. Yeah, we didn't make it. We didn't make it, but that's okay. Actually, we never suspended or banned people for dead naming. It wasn't that bad, Chud. It absolutely was that bad, yeah. Oh, it's not expensive? Okay, that's good. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Sorry I got off topic because I didn't know how the game works, so I don't have any comments for it. That's okay, that's understandable. It's just a cozy card game. It's basically just poker, but like you're making poker hands, but then you're using like the jokers are kind of like power-ups to try and help you get higher scoring points per hand. And then you can like edit your deck with like deleting cards, changing cards. You basically try and game your deck to be, you know, primed to get whatever hand you're trying to get. And you get the jokers to try and boost your points, really. It's kind of the main gist of it. And it has runs, you know, everything's a run, so it's kind of similar to like a roguelike. A roguelite, I guess, is technically the term. Nice. One try, one successful challenge. Easy. Alright, well, that was it was cool to return to that. Very cool. I like Balatro. But alright. But it is late. It is indeed late. Anyway. Let's see something. No, okay. It is late. Is stream over? Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it. But remember, I mean, today's Friday, so I won't be streaming Saturday and Sunday. But remember that I'll be back Monday, and also if you want, if you want to join the watch party tomorrow. Tomorrow around, I'd say 8ish. You know, usually when I start my stream, 8 Central Time is when we'll probably start the watch party on the Neko Discord. And we'll be watching Frerin. We're on episode 7, I think. That's what I remember. So, should be fun. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone that stopped by today. Thank you very much. I'm misspeaking here. Thank you very much to, let's see, who? Thank you very much to Pyro. Thank you, Tarballs. Thank you, Fan Williams. Thank you, Some Guys Here Now. Thank you, Alabastian. And also, I don't think Alabastian's still here, but I wish him good luck on his, well, he went out tonight, but I thought didn't he have an interview coming up? Good luck on his interview. I don't know if that's tomorrow, but thank you, Nobody. Thank you, Stevie J. Let's see. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting here? Hold on, I'm still scrolling through names on the Twitch chat. Thank you, Micronauts. Micro, thank you for being here. I think that might be it, maybe. On the Twitch chat, at least. Yeah, that's everyone in Twitch chat. Okay, so if I check the YouTube chat now. Yeah, good night. Good night, take care. Yeah, thank you, Wolfie. Good night to you as well. Tori had said to invite her if you watch Frerin. I did invite Tori. Tori should be well aware. But we'll add her on the day of, just to be sure. Good night, Mississippi Gonzo. Good night, Wolfie. Good stream, thank you. Good viewers, thank you, Stevie J. Got a picture to show. It's the end of the stream, though. In the YouTube chat, I'll say real quick, thank you very much to Random Guy from on the internet. Thank you, Mississippi Gonzo, aka Redcorn. Thank you, Fan Williams. Thank you, Tyler Hyvel. Thank you, Stevie J. Thank you, Micro. Thank you, Cute Kitty. Thank you, Wolfie. And that's everyone in the YouTube chat. And then also in the Kick chat, thank you, Bat Osaya, or whatever the heck his name is. And he followed on Kick, so I appreciate that. Thank you. There was also at the very start of the stream, I got a follow from someone by the name of Lawal Game. They started right before I even started the stream. So thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's everyone. I think if I forgot you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to forget people, but it happens sometimes. Thank you to those I may have forgotten. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, regardless, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Until next time, peace out, guys. Peace, peace, peace. See ya. See you later. See you Monday. Or at the watch party. See you at the watch party. See you on the Discord. Or see you Monday. All right. Have a good rest. Have a good sleep. Relax. See you then. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Okay. Okay. Good night, lovers. Yes, good night. All right. Good night.